Let me know we got volume right here. Check 1, check 2. Let me know we got volume. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we go. What's good, everybody? What's good, Goonies? Friday night, baby. Friday night. It's a little rough coming in. Casey is at the movie theater watching Pee-wee's Playhouse. You know for sure he is not holding the popcorn. So I got my nephew sitting in right now. Got a little bit of a rough start. I appreciate everybody tapping in right now. Make sure you run them likes up. Much love, much respect. Friday night, man. It's been a rainy week.
Whoa.
It's been a rainy week, man.
Wet week.
Wet week, man. You know, Southern California is not accustomed to the rainy weather.
Nah. You know, we sunshine babies.
We are sunshine babies, man. But it feels good to like finally be able to pull out that jacket.
Yeah.
Even when it's raining, like, I mean, hoodies is.
Even when it's sunny out there, people got hoodies on.
And shorts.
Yeah.
I was running around. I went to the gym. I had some shorts on, t-shirt, and then I realized, I said, "Damn, I ain't got the right attire out here," because it was a little bit, nippy. But we're just so used to hot weather.
Yeah.
Around the year, man. But you know what? I wanna welcome back this man right here sitting across from me. We did part 1, and we are here for part 2. This man is out from 23 years in the feds. 23 years, correct?
23, yeah.
23 years in the feds. 23 years of his life behind that concrete jungle, man. And that right there, I mean, to be sitting here saying, to be able to just still have it together, still put words together. I mean, anyways, we'll get into that conversation. But
we already know it's
everybody give it up for my dog, KAOS, baby. Let's go.
That's right.
We back, baby. Let's come on, Luck. Get your shit together, man. Salute to KAOS. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm blessed, man. You know, one foot in front of the other. That's all we could do. And every day, wake up. It's a blessing just to, you know what I'm saying, breathe life. You know, that's something that if you don't believe in nothing or whatever, but you think like, okay, what wakes me up? I know I go to sleep, but what wakes me up?
Mm-hmm. What wakes you up?
Yeah, what wakes you up? And then where I come from, or what am I doing this for? What is my purpose? We never know. So we strive, or we set dreams. That's what those dreams are. What you gonna do with your life? You know, that was when we was growing up. It was more like not glorification, but it was certain things that was done in those days that made us want to, like, oh yeah, him, oh yeah, that's a hood star right there, or that's a legend right there. So you had somebody to look up to. What are these kids looking up to nowadays?
Yeah,
is it each other, or what is it, man? Because even I look at it, the difference be just the way the food is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was coming up, our moms, they cook for us. Nowadays, the kids, fast food.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Carl Jr., they killing us slowly. That real AIDS, even though they said this is a disease, that stood for Americans dying slowly because they knocking us off.
Yeah, we gluttons, bro.
knocking us off. Whether you on, whether some type of medication or something like that, it's the same thing. They give you this medication to do this, and then a person get addicted to this, or you know what I'm saying, or they don't know that this other ingredients into that drug is something that's gonna knock you off or cause some other damage to this part of your body. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like gotta kind of like eat good or as good as you could, because some of this shit, man, is straight garbage. And people put that shit in their body. So if you put that garbage in your body, and like, I don't know if the world knows or people don't know, like just a quarter pounder hamburger take 30 days to digest through your system.
Damn.
And just imagine if you eat that every single day, and how fast or how over, like a car, you don't put no antifreeze or you don't put no oil, the engine gonna start.
You have to overhaul that bitch.
And
Heart attack.
the same thing. And the car got to work overtime to adjust to what's going on, and then it's gonna shut down faster. Same thing with the body. You keep putting this junk in your body, it's gonna tear you up. You know. But you could balance it out. I balance it out.
How you
I
do it?
drink, work out. I eat. I don't eat a gang of fried food and all that, or I don't drink milk like that. If I have some cereal, it's with almond milk or something like that. I don't drink regular milk.
Yeah.
I even heard that from the natives back in the days that the people of color is not supposed to drink milk. Just think about it. We get a certain age, we don't drink from the mama titties no more. It's a wrap. You already got all the nutrients you're gonna get as far as the baby. Why are we drinking animal stuff that's meant for the milk that they get from the cows is for the baby calf, not for us?
Sometimes I'll be like a little baby calf, though.
Yeah.
They talk about milk does the body good, but you got calcium pills.
Sucking on them titties. Yeah, no, for sure, though.
You know what I'm saying? But they added the added preservatives that they put in the food and all that to stretch that shit.
Ridiculous, bro. Yeah.
And I even said, I remember, and I think Loon can vouch for this shit, man. I don't know if I actually believed the dude, but he told me, he said, man, I seen a box when we was unloading the truck in the back of the, you know what I'm saying, in Big Sandy. I'm loading the truck and bringing the food, stocking it up. He said, I seen the box, man. That on the box it said, not used for human consumption.
What the fuck? What is it? What does the chicken say? It's fuck. The chicken, it will say something. I'll think of it in a minute. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so I mean that's like, I'm like, they killing us with not even just like other stuff, but just kind of like what they did in the beginning with the natives. You know what I'm saying? They gave them smallpox, blankets filled with smallpox. They know that this was their resources, the streams and the rivers and all that. That's where they drink from. That's where they take baths and everything. This is how they used. This is how they lived off the earth, and they contaminated that to knock them people off. You know what I'm saying?
Because you used to be able to drink out of those.
Yeah, the streams and rivers and it was kept fresh. Just like, I don't know, like people, the movie Dancing with Wolves, if you've never seen that depicted how America in the younger days did those people. When they call it indigenous or indigenous. Nah, come on, man. These people is already here. These are the natives.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, they knocked that off, and then we got Thanksgiving. People celebrate that day is when they slaughtered.
Mechanically separated.
Yes.
The boxes of chicken, for some reason, say mechanically separated.
Yeah.
Mechanically.
Mechanically separated. It says it on the box. I mean, I worked in the CDC kitchens before, and I was like, mechanically separated. Fuck does that mean?
The machines just like, take this piece out.
I mean, but there's a reason that they have to label that and warn the person that this has been mechanically separated. And so that'd be something good to look up, why they have to, because it's
that's just like some of the guys that I know, like what was that, like the Muslims, you know what I'm saying? Dude was like, hey, you're not supposed to eat them, like Skittles, because it's made from animal fat or whatever. But I'm like, that's not.
Skittles is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The gelatin and all that is made from animal fat. So, but I asked him, I was like, well, how do you know it's from it says animal fat. It doesn't say pork. But I understand what you're saying. So they was more like, oh, you can't do that. But like, shit, this is what we use to shine.
Yeah.
Like, what? You know what I'm saying? We turning water into wine for real. Like, so. But yeah, so that's why like some of that stuff is like they knocking us off.
How long have you been out since the 23 years?
3
years.
3 years.
That's still fresh out. And I know like especially 23 years, man. Let's talk about when you got out after 23 years of your motherfucking life. How old were you when you went in, and how old were you when you got out?
I went I was 26, and I had my 50th birthday in the halfway house.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Mm-hmm. Dang. And so when you got out and you finally let out that dungeon, man, got your gate money, let you out.
Oh no, you know the feds don't give you no gate money.
Okay.
They give you a bus ticket and the money that you had on your account.
That's it.
That's
no
it.
gate money.
No gate money. And if you don't got no clothes, they might tell you, hey, go in there. It's a big ass laundry bin. Find you something to put on. But you know,
some dudes got to.
Or you wear the grays. You buy your fresh sweatsuit from commissary.
That's easy, right?
Yeah, and wear that motherfucker out.
Yeah, because going through them bands, bro, you might you might walk out looking like Homie the Clown or something.
Yeah, or some pants that's too little.
Yeah, you setting off all the wrong signs while you're on that bus on the way home. You got some skinny jeans on.
Nah, so it was more like, it was definitely like, you know, like just like somebody coming, never been to prison, and you go to prison, or you been to the pen, the state joint, and then you go to the feds, where it's kind of like a culture shock, because now you're dealing with individuals that you not normally would if you was in your state joint. Like us in California, our homies that's locked down in the feds, in the state joint, you only around dudes that's from California. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has the same mentality, or they already understand and know the structures of that penitentiary. So in the feds, some people has to be taught, like, hey, don't walk through them chairs, or don't walk through them tables right there. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is like, just don't even know what's up, because they never been in this type of environment. Just like I used to tell, they asked me personally, like, you know what I'm saying? Man, why they move like that? Talking about the Sureños, why they move like that?
Yeah.
You probably want to ask him. I can't really tell you, you know. But yeah, I just tell him, like, that's just how they is. You know, so it was, and even by you being around a person, like, okay, you know, I've been around blacks, but most of the blacks that I've been around, that I grew up in LA from, you know, they either Bloods or Crips, or, you know what I'm saying? You play sports or whatever. Yeah. So now when you go and meet somebody from North Carolina, and you hear the way he talk, he got the Southern slang, and it's a shock for us too, like
culture shock.
Yeah, so it's a whole different. So now you got to kind of like, are these people used to the way we move, or so now you got to kind of like learn them, and they kind of watch you. You know what I'm saying? Just that's how you pick up on.
And when you're talking about like people not knowing how to navigate through a chow hall or yard, like you don't like a homie, a white dude, or anyone is not gonna cut through the brothers' tables.
Yes.
That's violation. Like you can fuck around and set some shit off right there.
Yes.
Because if they see you coming through, that's their, we'll call it like safe space. Those are their boundaries right there. Whichever, it could be the homies, any run flow, right? Any car, you know? And if you walk through that unknowingly, right? You're just a dumb motherfucker, you green, and you do that, you know, people can potentially think that you're trying to move on them.
Yeah. Luckily, with the one person that I seen do it, it was nobody's. There was no homie sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, don't ever do that. And he's like, why? I was like, you don't supposed to walk through the tables or chairs. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's not something you do. Like, that's like if me and you were standing right here talking, an individual is not supposed to walk right between us.
Violation.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I even seen that done. I mean, I seen the dude grab him. The fuck is you doing, stupid?
Yeah.
Like, so.
Yeah, like who the
because
fuck?
you just either you do it unconsciously or you don't know, or somebody ain't school you. They even gave you the rundown, like, hey, these are the do's and don'ts right here. You know, that's just the either way you could explain it without even, you know what I'm saying, going out the guidelines of explaining in-house shit. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so that's everybody know that because I don't know, they probably do have respect, but because they don't understand, or they just like in that situation, nobody was sitting there, and I don't know, just say if it was one Sureno sitting there and you did it, he would have felt violated, and he had all rights to move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because mostly everybody already know that. Hey, look, you don't supposed to walk through that. Nobody's section you don't walk through. It don't matter who you is. You just don't do that. That's just like everybody got assigned. Some people got assigned like bench or picnic tables outside. You know, motherfucker know not to just come over there and flop down and sit over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? So it's like, they're just like, oh, these tables right here in the chow hall. Everybody know you just don't go over there and sit down. Like, what? If you do, you just open the door for getting whoop wop. What I used to call, hey, fuck around and get skull drugged. You know, because that's a major violation. And that's crazy because you actually like witness that. So it's like, I come home and I tell certain stories, but some stories, I won't even get in detail of that.
Absolutely.
You know, because it's like,
Yeah.
But that's why I'm like, the message is so like, I feel like our mistakes for the youngsters, our mistakes is what you supposed to use as a stepping stool. Like all these dudes that I know, or you been around, or you actually met, or somebody like that that been through it, and you see them out here pushing and striving to, you know what I'm saying, stay away from that. That's the person that you need to like soak up game from. You need to be a sponge when you're around that person and soak up every game he got. We're not just out here talking just to be talking. Oh, I'm telling you, stay away from the penitentiary just because we glory in the. Nah, that shit is not where you want to be. Now you know not where you want to be.
Definitely ain't.
Not where you want to be. I don't wish that. Like I said, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I kind of feel like I'm cheating those dudes because the ones that I do know that's still in there, they not gonna never be able to be out here with us like that, you know. So that's like, so that's a motivation for me in the right direction, because these dudes ain't gonna be able to walk the beach. And what would I look like because I made a promise to myself to come out here and do the right thing, because I already tried the bullshit and look what happened. So now, this route right here, I kind of feel like it got a big ass stop sign, and if you could read or you ain't colorblind, you already know what that red stop sign means. Stop, don't crash out. You know, and that's my message to the youngsters: don't crash out, because you crash out and you wake up and you in there and they passing out football numbers, and they showing these videos. I seen a couple of videos on Instagram that they showing like people getting sentenced in jail. Oh, you got 535 years, and the girl like, that's it? That's all you gonna give me? And I'm saying, no, fuck no. Like mentally, that's not mentally. It's a chemical warfare. Even the military. My hats off to all the veterans. You know what I'm saying? You did something that you really didn't have to step up. We did shit that we didn't have to do, but we did it. But now, so, hey, let's try to break that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Let's not entice these youngsters to think that they got to do what we out here doing. Hell nah, man. Come on, man. Everybody that I know that's in behind that walls or something, they'll tell them the same thing I'm gonna tell you. You don't want to live this life. And then you end up in there. You don't want to come in here. Because those that's out here just saying, oh, I'm not going to mind shit. I do what the fuck I want to do. And then you ain't going to do what you want to do. So you talking about you don't want nobody to tell you what to do, then you got to shape up and shape up. Or you going to shape out. Yeah. You know, so it's either both ways. Either you do out here and you trying to like, don't let the people around you like peer pressure you into doing something that you know you don't want to do. Like, can't nobody just be like, oh yeah, hey look, we got a bank lick up, whole fool. We know you thirsty for money. You know what I'm saying? They talking about 5 million. If I feel like that, I don't want to put my life on the line like that, or take a penitentiary chance, or have to, like, I'm not going to jail like that. Like, told myself, if I ever got in, if I get into a high-speed chase with the police and I did something, there's no, like, oh, you gonna lock me back up? Hell no, I'm going all the way out. Not going to jail like that. Not gonna be the old man, 75 years old. Oh, there go homie KAOS, woo. And he fucked up, like, hey, let me get a shot of coffee, blah. Ain't no way. No way. Hell no. Either I die right there on the spot, or I get away in somewhere in the Bahamas or wherever. You know what I'm saying? Nah, come on, man. If I had to put, that's what I said, my life is too precious for that, to go back in that lifestyle like that and take another chance, or, you know what I'm saying, leave my family, or, you know what I'm saying, you work all hard like this, but, you know what I'm saying, now you out here and shit not going the way you want to, or the jobs is not moving the way you want to. Yeah, but you can't get discouraged. We fought in there, come out here and fight. You know what I'm saying? And out here I got more to lose.
Sometimes I trip out when I see dudes like my age, man, or, you know, in their 40s, or, you know, and they're kind of like promoting that lifestyle. It just, you know, a couple things can pass through your mind, like the dude's on drugs, you know, he's doing bad. And if he's not doing bad, then, like, we got a responsibility. And just like you're talking right now, we have a responsibility not to promote that. You know what I mean? Because we've been through the worst of that era of the gang culture, when it was at its highest, when the elevation was next level. And just to think in 2025, and sometimes when I see some of these cats, you know, rapping, youngster cats, and they talking about, you know, violence maybe, you know, gangbanging, I'm just like, damn, man. Like, we failing. Us as older homies, and I know a lot of stuff's out of our hands, and hey, it's somewhat of a revolving door in the gang world, you know? Like, there's some kids that are raised and born from it, right?
Yeah.
You know, maybe their father is doing life in prison, so they just doing what they know. They don't have no direction. But I think a lot of us.
No, I get that. I get that. I don't like, just like we can't, like, I'm not going to use that format that everybody used when we was growing up, or the white people this and the white people that and the white people this, and
blaming everybody.
So,
yeah.
Because when you point your finger, you got 3 more fingers pointing back at you.
Yeah.
You know, so with that being said, because a lot of us right now to this day and all that, we walk around with our eyes wide shut.
Yeah.
And they're not wide open because we still bumping our heads on the same shit. Like, so it's kind of like, if I told you that I had a lick up and it was guaranteed that we was gonna get this 3-4 million, and I run the whole thing down to you, I got an escape route and everything for us, are you gonna do it? I ask myself that question almost every single day.
Yeah.
And I tell myself, no, because I'm not gonna put myself in that position. Mm-hmm. So it's a lot of things. Even in behind the G wall, there's things that people in there are not gonna do. Period. If you a stand up soldier, there's things that you're not gonna do. Never. People say, oh, you can never say never. Bullshit. Never. Not gonna indulge in no homosexual activities whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So and I'm not gonna disrespect. So it's like, I'll give you my respect, but you'll earn my disrespect.
Yeah. Well, that's what
you follow me?
Yeah.
I'll give you my respect because you earn that. But now if you disrespect me, you earn the disrespect that comes after that.
Yeah.
And then I told people like, sir, that's like that mentality. If somebody owe you some money or something, if it ain't worth killing for, you let it go. But you gonna kill him over $200? No, it's the principle. Okay, yeah. I get that. But are you gonna kill him like that and tear down your whole life, and then now you in prison? Because if you kill a motherfucker in prison, you're never coming home. Your time you doing, and then plus the life sentence or the death penalty or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, so that's that mentality. Hey, but motherfucker owe me some money, man. You gonna kill him for it? Because that's what's gonna happen if you do something. That's gonna make me do something. I can't stand around and watch you do something to him like that. I have to do something too. So you pull me in the bullshit. That's why I was on them yards. You have to be a thinker. You can't be no crash dummy. Because now I'm looking at if I put
for, all that street stuff, right? Now I take pride in my name ringing bells for doing positive stuff within the community. That right there is just, it feels good. It's absolutely amazing. And that shit goes for miles. It grows legs, doing positive stuff. That type of recognition right there. I always thought I needed that other recognition until I started doing positive stuff, and then I started getting that recognition. And that's kind of like the godly recognition. That's kind of like, you really feel good about being on this planet Earth, doing something, giving something, positive back, opposed to, throughout all the years that you spent and I've spent, in the system, on the streets, giving out negativity, man. I put a post up. I was in my neighborhood. I did a food vlog, right? I don't know if you saw it or not, but I clipped this one clip that was saying that I said, man, when I be right here at this taco truck right here, I wouldn't be tripping really on the enemies. I'd be more worried about the cops, because the cops gonna put the handcuffs on me. You know what I mean? I was always on the run, always had thing on me, whatever. And that's where my head was. Obviously, we're heads on a swivel for everything. Yeah. But you see black and white, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's a whole different,
ball game.
It's a different ball game, And so I had some youngsters jump in my comment section from the other side, right? Kind of wolfing, and I just had to really check myself, because I can still be that dude. We can all still be that dude.
We all got to go button. Still got to go button.
Yeah, like you said, bro, you gonna fuck around and earn my disrespect. But like you said, right? And I feel like that resonates with me big time, because I can potentially be a little bit of a hothead at times, Of
course.
And I just really had to check myself, and I had to look at this comment for a minute. And I said, look, this is a youngster right here. You a grown-ass dude. How the fuck are you going to respond? You know what I mean? This dude's, disrespecting my hood, gangbanging on me, in a comment section. You know what I mean? And so I do what I usually do, and I'll take the comedic route, bro. And I just told bro, hey, take off the teddy bear slippers when you jump in a grown man comment section. I said, I know girls that will beat your little ass. I really had to check myself. And then what I did, and then I had a couple dudes. I had this one dude, I think he's like around my age. He jumped in my DM. He goes, hey, look, don't be acting like you all that. Remember Jack in the Box? You were with a youngster. He had a basketball. Bop, bop, bop. You didn't have that energy. And I'm like, bro, you making up stories now. You know what I mean? Because that never happened. I've been slipping a lot of times, but wasn't that Jack in the Box with a youngster holding the basketball? Because that sounds like I was on foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was never on foot at that Jack in the Box right there. I always hit the drive-through, and when I hit that drive-through, bro, I kept enough space in front of me, bro, that I can skirt out, bro.
Yeah.
I can skirt out, bro.
I would have emergency plan.
Yeah,
always.
I would, even the drive-through in that Jack in the Box, I would never be bumper to bumper to the car in front of me, bro. I have space in front of me. Sometimes the people would be like, hey, what the fuck? I'm trying to order, you know what I mean? Because I got that space, because that's my space to skirt out, dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just in case somebody run up right there. But I took that post down, and I took that post down because I said, you know what? This is bringing This is bringing negative energy to, you know, to something, to a positive place I am in my life. And I notice when that comes my way, I'm just like a pit bull, bro. Like I'm on it. Like, well, let's see, bam, pop, did he comment back yet? You know what I mean? Because now you igniting that flame within me, and it can just be a simple little comment, you know. But I just took the post down because I said, you know what, this is just not the energy I'm trying to bring, the energy I'm not trying to put out there for people out of nowhere to pop up in my comments or my DM. And try to remind me about something that never happened, or, you know, youngsters gangbanging on me, you know what I mean? Because I don't live like that no more, bro, you know? But if you run up on me, you know what I mean, you're gonna earn my disrespect, and you're gonna meet the dude that's always been there. You feel me? You know? But I try not to bait it in a sense, you know? I'm not out there, you know, we doing bigger things in life, you know? That life is the old life, you know? But I'll forever, you hit me up where I'm from, I'm gonna tell you where I'm from. I'll forever be for where I'm from,
No,
bro.
that's what I said. Like, so this, you know, I made it because somebody asked me, and I think it was a family member, but they was more like, what's the difference? They asked the question, what's the difference between a gangbanger and a gang member?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
And I told her, I said, well, I'm gonna break it down to you like this. I said, it was the song, it was an R&B song, Jaheim and Keisha Cole. He's like, and he's basically saying that I could cut my plaits, but I could never cover up my tats. I know I did some things that I did way back, and I can't take it back. But don't fault me for that. So this is what I'm saying. Like I said, I will always be a member, but I'll never be a gangbanger. Yeah. Because when you gangbang, you indulge yourself in the negative aspect of the gang life. When you tell a youngster that, listen, this shit right here is not what's happening no more. I'm trying to save a life instead of gunning the life down. If I'm wrong for that, do what you think you're gonna do to me then.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong for that, if I'm wrong for telling a youngster, no matter where you from, Blood, Crip, 18th Street, to Highland Park, to Hawaiian Gardens, to Quattro Flats, to the East Coasts, to the Jordan Downs, to the Nickerson Gardens. You can't, if I tell a motherfucker, you don't need to be out here like that. If I'm telling them something wrong, and then I'm wrong then.
Yeah. Let me check real quick. My G's, is the volume breaking up? What's breaking up right here? I'm reading some of these comments, and you guys are saying the Wi-Fi is breaking up. Talk to me real quick. And let me know what this is doing. Somebody text me. If you got my number, text me. Let me know what exactly this is doing right here. Because we need to fix something, we won't fix something. Theo Lucky's Jew side won't let him pay top dollar for good internet. Wi-Fi buffers sometimes. The Wi-Fi is bumpy. It's fine. Gangster.
It happens every time it rains like that.
Yeah, when it rains. It's all good. Close the video and open it up again. Is the video bad? Refresh the live and it's good. Refresh that. You see that refresh up there, nephew? All the way up there? All the way up? You see that over there? Can you step? Yeah, refresh that. I don't know if we can refresh the chat. The chat. I'm sorry.
Chat.
Wi-Fi is fine. Sound breaking off. Okay, you guys still on a hotspot. It's good. They just gotta exit the video and restart. Okay, all good now. Was freezing earlier. It's on and off. Well, I apologize about that, guys, but we are recording this, so if need be, we can re-upload it with this version right here that's being recorded in the program. Unc just stutters. Yeah, sometimes I stutter, bro. I'm a little under the weather right now, to be honest, guys.
He said Unc or Luck.
Oh, he said Unc. Unc. Yeah, that shit is fun. It's fine. Okay, there it is right there. And so when you got out after 23 years, I mean, what was your first
Oh, look. So
thought, bro?
even on the first part, we didn't even like
let's
get on that. But then it was kind of like more like I came home. I took the bus, but when I got kind of close, I called. When I got a phone and all that, I called my sister because I didn't have no phone until I got to like Ohio. They was like downtown Columbus. Just like, oh, over here you go down this street, you could get a phone down there. So
wait. What's downtown Columbus?
Ohio. Yeah, I'm on the bus from Kentucky. And so when I get to Columbus, Ohio,
Where are you going to from Kentucky?
We coming back LA. I gotta be at El Monte.
It stops all over.
It stops all over though.
So you taking the bus?
I'm on the bus.
Damn. You could have flown though, correct?
They're not flying you.
You're not flying.
I mean, you can if you'd have got your own shit, but you would have had to.
How long is that bus ride? And then tell us the journey you had.
It said, I think it was like, because I got out November 30th of 2022, and so it was like a day and a half.
Okay.
Because they had me down to be there at the halfway house by Sunday at 6.
And that's one hell of an experience taking that bus ride after being gone. I mean, you've seen everything. You on a Greyhound, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, tell us.
I got a big WTF. What the fuck? Like that. Hey, when you get on everybody on the bus, everybody like this though.
Yeah.
So you know me, I'm like looking out the window, I'm sightseeing and after a while, I'm like, why nobody looking out the window? Nothing. Then we get to Columbus, Ohio, and I said, man, I told the lady, I was like, man, y'all ain't got no phones? There's nobody else. She's like, oh, you can go down here and get your phone. So I got me a little phone real quick. We had like an hour and a half layover. I get the phone, I call my sister. She was like, hey, when you get to Arizona, you know, my sister under me, my younger sister, was like, hey, you could call Monica and she could get you and drive you, and I could get you, and then we could surprise my mom. We could surprise mom. She don't know you coming. So they had my mom at my younger sister Nicole. They had her at her house. My brothers was there.
Your mom is black. Your pops is Mexican.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
So my pops didn't make it. So we get there. So both my younger brother. I got a younger brother from my dad. Dad got 3 kids by my mom, and then he has 2 more kids by another lady named Hattie. So he got, you know what I'm saying, that he was on some other shit. So, so my brother Anthony was there, and mom freaked out. She didn't even know I was coming. I ain't seen her in that long.
23 years.
Only through pictures.
Pictures, okay.
As far as like actually like face to face, hand in hand, or whatever, you coming to visit me, nothing.
And visiting the feds, is it behind glass or is it you get contact?
Yeah, it's contact.
Okay.
If the yard ain't locked down or nothing like that, you good. Yard locked down and they still have visits, it's through the glass.
How many visits you see while you're down 23 years?
Probably 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
That shit hurt a little, huh?
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something that I think it kind of needs to be like talked about. In the prison, I didn't make it my business to worry about what was going on in the outside world.
Yeah.
Because the outside world didn't mean nothing to me. Why? Because I'm in here trying to survive.
Yeah.
So the everyday 9 to 5 operation don't apply to me. Because why? I got to defend my life in this prison. Mm-hmm. People on the outside world has a perception about the penitentiary, but I could tell you reality. And you could take that and you could run with it, and then you could apply it to your lifestyle. Just like I told me personally, if a person is out on the streets and you apply a little bit of the way we move in prison, if you do that out here in the streets, you will survive. If you call yourself I'm with the business, I'm with the functions, I'm with whatever, you know what I'm saying? You ready to crash out? You ready to crash out? You ready to crash out? Look. But I'm telling you, there's a format you can use that'll help you survive, and that'll help you stay out here in the streets.
Template, yeah. Format template, yeah. You can apply it 100% and be a big dog.
And I apply that every day to my lifestyle out here in the streets.
Nice.
That when I go to certain places, I scan the whole room because I want to know who is who. I'm around civilians. And they don't know, I'm a civilian too, but I'm a different type of civilian. I'm an S civilian. Means I'm a superior civilian because I have a little bit of experience over you in this part.
Yeah.
On how to maneuver. How a lot of people look, just say this happened. If you was in Walmart and a motherfucker came in with a gun and started shooting.
Yeah.
Survival instincts gonna kick in for certain people like us.
Yes, sir.
Certain other people might panic.
Yeah.
And freeze up, and you let your baby run off or something.
Yeah.
But me and you, what's the first thing? It's like a lion.
Yeah.
Or a lioness. To protect our young first.
We're gonna move. We're gonna move
We're gonna move accordingly.
Yeah. We ain't gonna scream, let them know where we at. You know what I mean?
He's
got a gun!
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, you setting off the alarm on
you
this
setting off
side.
the alarm. But me, we gonna move with precision. I'm gonna try to help see how many people I can save. But first and foremost, I'm gonna try to maneuver in some way to get this dude to, you know what I'm saying, get his attention somewhere else. Or what if it was a security guard somewhere? Hey man, Pop shot his ass.
Yeah.
And you defer the movement from here so that you could so this way could be open in a way, because now he got both of these because the way he's standing. But if you move his attention to over this way, the people over here can get out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we different citizens. That'll make us different citizens because
Hypervigilant.
Yeah.
Hypervigilant.
We are more like, hey, what's going on and how can we get out the situation real quick? Some people gonna panic.
We've been through riots. We've been through shootings on the streets. You know what I mean? And we've survived these warlike
Definitely
incidents.
street wars.
Yeah.
You could call we call wars Vietnam War and all this. They got names. You got names for this right here too. These are street wars, gang wars. That's we have the same mentality. So now you put a little more pressure on the person coming out of prison. My mom asked me, "Are you institutionalized?" I said, "Yeah." Because I'm not gonna clean. If I got an apartment or this is my area that you want me to clean, I might not clean it with no mop and broom. I might get on my hands and knees with a towel.
Yep.
Clean this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I might
Wax on, wax off.
And you talking about why you got all this disinfectant in the toilet?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you got all this why you wiping the walls down like that?
Yeah.
Because the way we clean up is just, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ball game. So, well, I don't need that. I got these towels right here. So like, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm way different. Then you say, what do you mean you different? Yeah. First and foremost, I'm not like you. I'm not like Lux. I'm not like Loon. Why? Yeah, we in the same, but listen, Eugene is, or KAOS, whatever you want to say, Mexican and black. He's different.
Yeah.
He's different. He's a different type of motherfucker.
Yeah.
I could have been, I grew up in, like I told you, I grew up in Pico Gardens. I could have been from Cuatro Flats if I wouldn't have left.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Or you could have been from First Street East Coast, or you could have been for East LA 13, or Primera Flats, or Clarence Street. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, Oh, but he moved over here, so that's what make him a blood from the jungles.
Yeah.
What if he would have stayed over here?
Crazy, huh?
You see what I'm saying? Like so.
Just one move.
Like walks of life. This detoured me from doing this over here, but then you still got involved over here. So that's the same thing where I could use that when I talk to these youngsters. Hey, look, you could do that, but I think you want to do this.
Yeah.
Let's try this one time. Damn what your people say. If the people not behind you ain't gonna be your backbone, what you need them for? Because the world is in turmoil. We in turmoil. The world is in the turmoil.
Yeah.
Upside down. The world is in the turmoil. You can't knock it. All these homeless people, on top of if you was a veteran and how they treat their veterans. You know what I'm saying? Just that part right there. You say these people fought for America. They fought for us, and we not gonna show them no honor and dedication, or we not gonna show them no like, hey, you don't even have to pay no more taxes no more. Why? Because you served your country, and this motherfucker can't even walk no more. He can't even think right. Why? Because he been ambushed and bombs and shit blew up next to him, and you gonna treat him like he dirt? You know why? Because America only cares about the labor of the American people. Why are we paying tax? Who the fuck is Uncle Sam? Why the motherfucker ain't never gave me nothing for Christmas? The fuck? Hey, all my tios gave me something for Christmas, dog. This motherfucker won't give me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. If people don't see the way, like the way the world is, this is kind of like we have to try to be something, or we got to push. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us live paycheck to paycheck. But what if we'll be cool if we could just live where I know my rent is paid and I got a little money to go take a trip somewhere? We good. You motherfuckers won't even do that for us. You keep taking this money from us. I got 4 and 5 kids, but you still taking all this money from me. To a country that gives billions and billions of dollars to the other motherfuckers and they don't get nothing back.
Yeah.
A war-stricken company like the Israelis could come over here and get a business loan for $250,000, and they have to pay a large amount of the back percentage over there. But still, they still get a loan from coming over here. But the American people, or the people that been here breaking their back for companies and shit, they can't get nothing. Come on, man. Just think about it. That shit is in turmoil. Look, there's a saying that said, when the world was created, God made people to be loved and things were made to be used. The reason why the world is in chaos is because people are being used and things are being loved.
Yeah.
Wow. So like, I got a homie, he's fucked up in the head. It's another homie that's getting too much money in the neighborhood and I don't like that shit. So I give this motherfucker, here, give him $300-400. Man, take that fool out and give him the gun. And he blow his shit off. Why? Like, so it don't matter. It's about everything changed. Even though he the homie and everything, he still did it. Why? Because it was all about the dollar. Then the song say, don't let money change you. Almighty dollar. Some people got to have it. Some people really do. Because if they don't have it, guess what? They not in the right frame of mind or nothing. They'll do whatever to get that dollar. You put a limit. Some people put a limit on that. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, okay, yeah. You got some morals and principles in your life that you know you're not gonna break.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. Certain women not gonna sell their body for $1. Some will. Some people, oh, that's my closest homie, but you were snaking because he not breaking you off, but he the one in the studio all night, or he the one get up early in the morning and go drive trucks or whatever, and still taking care of you. Come on, man. and you backdoor him like that, gun him down because now he got good credit, he went and bought a house, he got this, now you want to rob him. It's all about the dollar make a person just zone out.
When you say the world's in turmoil, do you feel like between your two ears, there's turmoil there too as well?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you fight that every day?
The
you
demons.
fight
Look,
your
I got
own
my
turmoil?
I got my head tatted. I got my head tatted in 2012.
Why'd you get your head tatted?
For real, I seen he was a Norteño
Okay.
named Rabbit, and he was getting his head tatted. And the dude was doing his tattoo was like, "Hey, I'll do you fool for free. Cut all that shit off your hair." I was like, "Hell nah." But and we was on lockdown,
Yeah.
and I got somebody shot me a wheeler.
Yeah.
Fool was like, "Hey," but it was the white boy.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, fool, when we come off lockdown, I got you. I heard you talking to the Rabbit and them about tattoo." I was like, shot him back like, "What you talking about?" Like, "I got you." They extended the lockdown. I was like, "Fuck." So I told my celly, I was like, "Hey," I was in there braiding up my shit, you know what I'm saying, putting the ponytails in. And talking about, "Oh, we're getting off lockdown tomorrow night or whatever." So, you know, that's an event. And, hey, make sure you bring them cookies and
Get off lockdown.
you getting off lockdown. Hey, bring me some soups. You know. So it's like, you got ready, like come out, putting all that shit in, braiding them up.
Yeah, you get
And
ready to come out.
I grabbed the scissors and I told my celly, I was like, "Hey, he was from Louisiana, the 9th Ward. Remember the Hurricane Katrina?
Yeah.
Dog wiped his grandmother's house out.
You can have scissors in there?
He had some,
Okay.
but they wasn't no real big scissors.
Were they
But
like
he
prison scissors?
Yeah, that fool just.
Yeah.
He was like, "Nah, I ain't doing that." So I did it. And I cut the front one off. Then we cut it all the way down. Then I shaved it off. He was like, "Oh, you tripping?" I was like, "Nah, I'm seeing if the white boy really gonna do it." So I
You really
I
wanted your
sent a
head
couple of
blasted.
kites. I sent a couple of letters. "Hey, I need this right here. I need this." You know what I'm saying? Send it out. Some pictures, some tattoo artists, some evil faces. What? Yeah, send me all kind of shit. They send me all kind of little evil faces. So I sent it up to here. These are the ones I want. And now I got all these evil faces on my head. So he's like, "Why? What does that mean, though?" I was like, "I'm just showing you all the demons that I fight every day."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I even heard like some of the dudes that's Muslims like, "Hey, when you pass away, your tattoos are gonna come alive." You know what I told him? I said, "Them faces on my tattoo, them was already some of my faces.
Yeah.
Or these are the people that I turned into. You know what I'm saying? Along my journey." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." Then showed him like one on my arm. I was like, "You see this?" And then I showed him the one on my chest where I got the ski mask. It's a ski mask on the middle of my chest. I said, "You see that? That's me when I went inside the bank."
Mm-hmm.
So with all these tattoos is different type of like stages of my life that I've been in, and my mental. You know what I'm saying? They got like South Dakota, they say great faces in great places. That's what it say on the license plates from South Dakota. That's one of the banks that in South Dakota, one Rapid City, South Dakota. That's where we got one of the bank robberies that I went to jail for. We hit the bank out there. We got 90,000, but we missed 60,000. That was in the day safe. Like now it's like, okay, yeah. Then the one in Ohio, we got 285,000.
When you were going into the bank, I mean, would you guys have it like all planned out, all mapped out?
Everything planned out.
How many?
Everything planned out. Escape routes and everything all planned out.
As much as you can say about this, and I know you're already convicted of it, so I feel a little comfortable about asking you these questions.
That's like,
Yeah.
can't do nothing to me.
Yeah. But the guys who were with you, or was it a group, or was it just you and another?
It was a couple of us.
A couple of you.
Yeah. So it was like 4. It was 4 of us.
How big?
But three, a total of 4. 3 went inside. 1 stayed in the car.
In 1995, I got arrested for 20 armed robberies. You know what I mean? But that
How
was
old were you?
17, 18, yeah. And I came out on Life on the Beat. It was like a cop show. It used to be on TV back in the 90s that time.
Yeah, Life on the Beat. I remember that.
Yeah, Life on the Beat. Because when I got arrested, there was a camera crew, bro. You know what I mean? And I was fucking dusted out. That's the only reason I didn't run. And it was my homeboy Ghost's birthday on Strickland, and he was gang of my homies. Anyways, so I was like, man, I'm doing these fucking little weak ass fucking robberies, bro, like liquor stores and just dumb shit, dog, you know?
That's what I would have never did.
Yeah, and I was just like my mentality should have been better in the game, in the sense, like I should have been hitting banks, bro. And I'm not promoting this for you guys. If you're hitting liquor stores, go hit a bank. I'm just saying, like, as I think back in hindsight.
No, but you know, it wasn't. And then if you like at this time, it wasn't just my neighborhood and my homies hitting bank licks. You got every neighborhood in LA as far as Bloods and Crips.
Yeah.
That was on that. Even I know even a couple of you know what I'm saying, a couple of the 18th streets.
Yeah.
When we was fucking with them at one time, like, you know what I'm saying, they was in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We had a couple of them, so they was down to go. Like, yeah, what?
I mean, bank robberies is so much better on
He
the
was like,
resume
hey, fuck it, hey, let's go.
than a liquor store robbery. but mind you, me and my homies were just wild, bro. We just like, man, fuck this shit.
And you know why? You know why? And then like the inside scoop that I got, that I learned that, and I learned it off a movie. And it was before the fucking shit before Heat with Al Pacino and them. It was before that. It was called The Doberman Gang.
Okay, tell me about that.
It was an old movie that the dude trained the Doberman pinchers to go in there in the bank and rob the bank. He opened the door of the bank, they'd go in and jump, and one of them would be growling, but he got a note on around his collar that says, "Take the note." So once the lady started reaching for the note, the dog stopped growling. As closer the dog get to the lady, and the closer her hand gets to the dog to grab the letter, the dog stopped growling. So it's like, first it's a loud growl. When she started reaching for the note, his growl get lower and lower and lower to a silent sound when she grabbed the note. She reads it. It says, put all the money in the dog's pouches one by one. If you don't do it, the dogs will attack you. So and I learned, they said in the movie, it's bank policy, and the policy will never change, that you must give the robbers the money because the money in the bank is insured.
Yeah. So it's a pretty smooth transaction.
And then I know that this lady's not gonna put up no fight. Now this is the other catch. And then we learned this a little bit as we went along. They put die packs in the money that's in the tellers. Mm-hmm. You can't put die packs in the money that's in the vault.
Yeah. So you got to get the money in the vault.
Or if you do get the money, that's in the tellers with the tracking devices or the die pack, the whole thing, if you got die pack, once you get out the store, once you get out the bank, 10 seconds it's going pop. 30 seconds at most. Pop.
Do you ever deal with that?
No. We dealt with tracking devices though. And we knew that these banks had tracking devices, so we know what we did with the money. We just made sure we had a little ice chest full of water and just dumped all the money in there. It's easy to dry. Put that shit in the dryer. With a couple of bounce sheets, put it on low delicate, that shit gon'
Smell good.
that shit gon' smell good and it's gon' spin good. ¿Quieres saber, Cisco? Yeah, so I was on like, and then I didn't even start off with the banks. I started off with the jewelry store robberies. Yeah. And then no liquors. The drug game at that time for me was like I seen that happen. I seen my homie sell to but we knew the lady, but she had brung her daughter, and he sold her that shit, and that kind of like it made me like, to me it wasn't you dishonored or you didn't keep it respectful, because for the simple fact we know she get high, but we don't have to give her nothing in front of her daughter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You served her. She came to me first, and I told her, nah. Why you got her with you? Take her back to wherever the fuck you. Now get the fuck out of here. And then he like, oh man, you tripping, man? Nah. That and it never that never like it didn't sit well with me, so to speak. Like, because I knew she was I knew this is your daughter, but you didn't have to. We ain't gonna do no drug transaction right in front of her like that. Mm-hmm. Fuck no. You know, homegirls, you be saying, "Oh yeah, you smoke. Let your daughter or your son hit the blunt. He little and you smoking in front of him." Now we're not gonna smoke nothing in front of these kids. Y'all tripping. Put them in the back room or something, or we leaving, and we taking the drink and the beer. I mean, and the weed, bitch. When you got your kids in the house, you told your mama was gonna watch them. We not finna be doing that in front of the kids like that. I mean, y'all tripping.
What was the biggest purchase you made after, say a bank robbery?
Buying that dually truck.
About dually truck, huh?
And when one of my older homies told me, he was like, I was watching you. I've been watching you. He's a money maker. He's a go-getter. So, and at that time I had just started like really like talking to him and conversating to him on, you know what I'm saying, like business aspect type stuff. Like what about opening up a car washes and laundromats,
I was gonna
stuff
say
like
laundromat,
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was on. Like,
Yeah.
everybody got to wash their clothes, and then you put it in the right neighborhood because it's all about location. And so he was more like, listen to what I tell him, but then he was more like, oh, we thought you. He was like, I'm proud of you that you bought that dually instead of you buying a lowrider. Because one, you don't have no place. You got an apartment, and that apartment don't have no garage, so you don't got nowhere to put that motherfucker.
Yeah. Safe keeping.
And at that time, everybody like, you was young, you wanted the low. You know what I'm saying? We was 19, 20, we gonna come off a lick and I'm gonna pull up on something. Luxury sport or something, swinging. Like that was that era where when we was doing them licks, you wanted that type of car. And because I didn't get one, I came out with that big ass truck. Then I bought it from a white boy. The white boy I bought it from, he used to race it in the quarter mile. So this motherfucker was
souped up, huh?
And he told me, he said, listen, the guy that built the engine, here's his number, here's his address. Take the truck to him if something go wrong. When I pulled up on him, he looked to me like one of them white boys that like, he with the business. Like one of them motherfuckers that you could just look and tell like, oh yeah, he not with none of that shit. Yeah. That's the kind of. And then he see me jump out. He was like, "Yo, bro, where you get you bought the truck?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "That motherfucker sold this motherfucker."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, I'm gonna just tell you like this. I know the body don't got no ain't no dents or nothing. Everything is good." He said, "But all you paid for was this engine."
Yeah.
And he was like, "How much you pay for it?" I was like. He said, I already know.
Yeah.
It was under 10, huh? He was like, the engine worth 25. Easy. Just that motherfucker.
Beast,
And I told myself, One time I got real drunk in that motherfucker and I was acting a fool in it. And I told myself I'd never do that again. Never. I would never, like, if I get drunk and I know I can't drive, I won't even get in the car. I'd be like, nope.
Yeah.
And then one of the dudes that was in Big Sandy, he was from the South. I don't know, Loon. I think Loon was there. I think he left before you got there. His name was Sammy, that motherfucker, man. He went off on his girl because she dropped the kids off at his mom's house while she went out with the girls, and the mom said she came back intoxicated or whatever, and she took the girls and left. I said, you got mad at her and banged on her, and she keep telling you that I wasn't even drunk like that. My friends was drunk and all that shit, but I was the driver. And I said, you have to look at it like this too. If your mama knew that she was drunk, why she let the kids go with her?
Yeah.
So evidently she wasn't that drunk. The mama probably smelled the alcohol, but he went off on it. And I was like, don't you get your ass out there and be out there driving drunk. And this motherfucker was driving drunk and went off side of a cliff. Yeah. That fool mom called me and said, hey, KAOS, my son used to always talk about you and he not here no more. I'm like, what you talking about? Like, yeah, this motherfucker got drunk and drove his truck smooth off the cliff. It's a turn. Motherfucker kept straight.
Yeah.
So that, like, far as like the drinking and driving, or you too intoxicated to be driving and you know it, don't get your ass behind the wheel, you dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know you know your limit. You should know your limit. You should know what you can do and what you can't do, or what's too much and what's not. You know you're driving, hey, take one drink and kick it. Go eat something.
I kind of want to pivot a little bit and get back to when you paroled. You're in Columbus, Ohio. You go grab that phone. I mean, you said you're on the Greyhound. Everybody's faces down to their phones. You said you're sightseeing. You're enjoying your freedom. Very observant, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, it's like watching a black and white picture show, and all of a sudden you got fucking 4K color,
HD, and all that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know,
change the brightness. You can talk to the phone.
What was your experience on the way home?
I talked to a lot of different people on the way home. Like after we got the phone and we stopped in, I believe the next stop was like, the next big stop was like St. Louis, Missouri. And they bus terminal was active. What I mean, it was like that's like the center of downtown St. Louis, and it's all kind of people and it's cars pulling up. This shit looked like a car show.
Yeah.
And they say it's like that Sunday to Sunday. So that was kind of like an experience, is just seeing all the people moving around like that. You know, it's like, and they recognize you. Oh, you just came home from prison. Welcome home. You know, how one dude was like, oh, you just came home with $20, man. Shit. Welcome home. Shit. That's probably like about what you get, a little something off commissary. You probably get something out here. Yeah, so, I mean, it was like.
What was the first thing you got to eat? I mean, one of the stops, grab something to eat. Do you remember?
I don't even, what I was on was like, I tried the 5-hour energy. Okay. That was the first, I seen it in the store that I used to be seeing it like on the commercials and shit, and like, I want to see what that shit really hitting on. Because I got 5-hour energy, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking bust down program time, you know what I'm saying? You got a few hours to knock off. But I was like, I want to see what kind of energy it give me, you know what I'm saying? So, like certain stops we have, we got 30-minute rest stop, bust down, do a couple of push-ups, burpees. So motherfuckers like, what's wrong with this motherfucker? You know, so. Yeah. So, it was a good trip. What the fuck? Yeah. Hey, bro, what you want, bro? So, but nah, it was a cool experience just to be like, you know, the key sound was non-existent no more.
Speak on that.
And what I mean is like, you don't hear like somebody yell like, "Man walking."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you hear them keys. Motherfucker peeking in, just peeking in cells and shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically all the everyday jail routine, the noise, you know what I'm saying? Even the quietness.
Was different.
Yeah. It's different from out here than in there. Because no matter where you live, you're gonna hear some noises that you recognize from that neighborhood, even at nighttime.
Or that block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's why a lot of us say it's the smallest things in life is what a person that did a lot of time, even if you did it, you could do a 360, you could do 369 days. So anything after a year can be life-changing, because a year, or they say 6 months in the military, or if you go to war for 6 months, that can change your life drastically.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Especially they could train you for this, but when it actually happens, or you actually in that moment, how you gonna perform? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna freeze up? We talking about they send 20,000 men to Vietnam, and 18,000 of that 20,000 was under the age of 21.
Crazy, huh?
So you send babies to fight motherfuckers in the jungles who got booby traps and shit every 20 yards. You gotta be out your mind. That means they didn't slaughter our people. Our own people slaughtered our people.
Yeah. For what?
For what?
Yeah.
Because you worrying about what somebody else is doing, or because they not doing it the American way?
Yeah. We're over there.
And you over there in their backyard.
Yeah.
You in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
What was the first most surreal thing that where it just dawned on you, like, fuck, I'm fucking out of that motherfucking hellhole. I'm out of that, whatever you want to call it.
Waking up in the morning.
Waking up in the morning. Speak on that.
Waking up in the morning, and okay, for me, my life in the cell, and then when I say life in the cell is not the same when life with the doors is open. So I'm gonna tell you, elaborate on that with me and Loon. By me and Loon being neighbors, next door neighbors, I could swing my line to him easy, no problem. You know what I'm saying? And so.
And you guys were neighbors.
We were neighbors.
2 years. Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
So.
Was Looney a good neighbor?
What?
Yeah.
Man, hey, look, that was to experience. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Hey.
To experience a person out of one of the neighborhoods in LA that is recognized for its not only its beauty as far as like Hawaiian Gardens, but the aspect of the gang culture and the way they carry themselves in a respectful manner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, it was known fact when it was quote unquote, there's a war between the blacks and the blacks and the Mexicans. That was one neighborhood you didn't want to move into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and because I experienced that, what I said, because we was looking for my wife, she was looking for an apartment, and she stumbled up on an apartment that was in the heart of Hawaiian Gardens.
Yeah.
And her And her sister told her, hell nah, you better not move over there. And then she told me, and I was like, ain't no motherfucking way. She was like, what? I was like, nah, you don't want to move over there. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Just that's not the quote unquote, that's not the neighborhood you can just kind of like just, all right, we gonna move in.
Lay low.
It's gonna be it's gonna be some type of altercation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless motherfuckers be like, okay, you good, or yeah, we not tripping or nothing like that. So
how was your relationship with Looney? How did it like come? How did it develop into a good relationship? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say it's more like because of who he was in the cell with.
Yeah.
But for me personally, it wasn't even that part.
So you were acquainted with the dude he was celling with?
Yeah,
Okay.
he was in the cell with the homie Black from Florencia.
Okay.
And so when Looney came, it was more like it was because of the HG.
Yeah.
For me, it was like knowing
his
I
area.
want to know if I'm in the feds and I'm around these dudes, even in the state joint, I want to know a motherfucker from almost each and every neighborhood.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
If this part of our lifestyle, I want to be a PhD in the gang shit. Don't matter if you in black gangs, and white gangs, or Mexican gang, even the Asian gangs, because we all in this. This is the mecca of LA. Everybody know this is gang capital of the world.
Yeah.
Because not only does every race has that type of that influenced by the lowrider lifestyle.
Yeah. Do you think Chicago rivals Los Angeles?
Chicago, their own rivals. They got their own peoples. The word Chicago is
because it's always compared, is what I'm saying.
Let me tell you what's wrong with it. Chicago is on another, like, it's on another
Playing field.
different. Not only that is
Politics are different.
that
The structure is different.
They don't. We don't know if it's something in the water, or if they own too much lean. I don't know, but it's a whole different ball game with them dudes. Is, you know what I'm saying? But you have to but that's where the Black P Stones came from. We came from Chicago.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that history.
T. Rogers was a youngster, and he moved from Chicago. He had the blessings from who at that time was a leader, dude named Jeff Ford, and T. Rogers came to L.A., but he told T. Rogers it's not supposed to be a gang. It's supposed to be like kind of like a mafia style criminal organization, but it got influenced at the early stages by the development of the Bloods at that time. So, and it kind of took on that. That's where the Black P Stones became Bloods, and it was recognized as we recognized in Chicago as brothers. The only difference is the ones in Chicago, they not no Bloods. The ones here in LA, we Bloods.
Gotcha.
And because of the neighborhoods being influenced by the color dynamic of the Bloods and Crip lifestyle. That's
Yeah.
so yeah. But he was like, he played in Boys in the Hood too. He was the dude that the Pac-Man tried to harass, and he gave the little boy the drugs, and they was in the Jordan Down.
Oh shit.
T. Rogers came up. He was in that movie, and he did some other little.
So
stuff,
he's the founder.
He's the I'm gonna say the traveling member from Chicago that came and introduced Black P Stone to Los Angeles, California. And I didn't get a chance. That was crazy because he was a monumental teacher of what it really stood for. You know what I'm saying? And the knowledge and wisdom that he passed on, knowledge and the gang aspect of daily operations. He kind of said like, not like it was habit for you to do this every single day, but he made certain things a habit, like to watch for security in your own neighborhood, to make sure everything is structurally sound. You know who is who live over here and who don't. Recognize the cars on the streets that you know that supposed to be here that's not supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know all y'all live on the same block, so I know you got a Camaro, I know you got a lowrider, I know you got a truck, I know you got a Toyota Camry. You know all these vehicles on the block, so now you recognize what your neighborhood's supposed to look like at a certain time. If it's a car out of place or anything like that, it's supposed to be recognized. He instilled those type of like strategic maneuvers in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like real disciplined when it came to certain things like that. So he was, remember the first part when I was like, each one teach one. He was one of those dudes that'd be like, here man, let me show you what I'm talking about and explain every situation or how to break this all the way down.
Yeah.
How to clean this gun. Break it all the way down like this. That's how you break it down. That's how you clean this motherfucker so it don't get jammed. You know what I'm saying? Always, and he used to always preach, if you go do something, if you go put some work in, make sure you keep an extra gun on you if you can, or if not, keep some type of weapon on you. That way, if something happened, you still have a weapon. Yeah, it's not a gun, but it's something to protect you. So he was like that, and always keep. And at this time, you know, we didn't have no cell phones. You had pay phones.
Yeah.
Keep some motherfucking change in your pocket. Whether it be 4 quarters.
Yeah. What was it, 35 cents for a
phone? No, it was 10 cents back then.
back then, 10 cents.
10 cents, and
Yeah,
it
I
was
think
like it was a phone booth on almost every other corner.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy, huh? The way times have changed, man. What was the first time that you got out and was able to experience either the beach or the wilderness?
Oh, the beach. The beach thing was back then. She wasn't my wife, but you know what I'm saying. We was kind of like that committed relationship, and my wife now she'd take me. We went to the beach, because I'm big on the sunset.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I believe that's like the sunset. If you catch it at the right time, I believe if you kind of like, don't matter even where you at, you could be on the beach or you could be somewhere where you could actually see it. If you just give a little thanks at that moment, to me that's like divine intervention. It's like you become connected, you become one with the universe, and you will start feeling shit that'll stop you from maybe doing something that you don't want to do. That's what I really believe. That's the way I feel like my life is going, because I know it's temptations or it's gonna be trials and tribulations, but it's how you handle those. You know what I'm saying? I've learned not to just lash out, because I was like, the go button was easy to push.
It was accessible.
Yeah. So, but now it's kind of more like I'm more like reserved a little bit, so to speak. But that sunset is something like real, I believe is real, like connected to the universe. Even the sunrise, if you catch it, that's why I mean, it's all about the timing. Mm-hmm. You have to catch it at that right time where it seemed like it beams harder at that time than it would when you first actually see this, when the sun first start drifting over the, when you catch it like right at that right moment, that glare in the sky and everything, some way different. So at that time, when I feel it's the right time, you can feel it. That's crazy because you can't just be, if you watch it and if you turn away and you look back again, it might be too late that you catch that moment.
You put your feet in the sand?
I definitely put my feet in the sand. That's something I said I was gonna do, and it was a couple of guys that I talked to before I left that I told them I was gonna do it in remembrance of them. Like, I know you not, cause that's why I said like it's dudes that I know that I left in there that's never gonna be able to do none of that. Not even wear a hoodie with something on the front. You know what I'm saying? If ain't nobody in the prison selling no Jordans, you ain't gonna never put none on your feet. You gonna wear commissary shoes, the shoes they sell on commissary, and every day until you fucking die. Is that a way to treat a motherfucker though? I'm just saying. So just like when you did part 2 with Looney and he had the khaki suit on and representing for the people that's like in prison, or you advocating for change because they just giving out ridiculous numbers to people that's crime that may not even be that harmful or nothing like that. You just depicted a person just because of one action, or he might have been under the influence of some hard ass drugs that you would never be. Yeah, we know you ain't gonna do it, but that don't mean he not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Or be tempted to do something like that.
If you were in a position to pass the judgment upon you in regards to giving your time, do you feel like 23 years was too much what they gave you? Of course, right?
Yeah.
And so if you
But
were...
because I'm gonna give you a little insight on this, because we never got actually caught doing the bank robbery.
Yeah.
We got told on.
Okay.
See, he got caught.
So
the guy who ratted on us, he got caught for going back to South Dakota selling drugs when I told him don't go back out there and sell shit, because if you do, you're gonna go to jail.
Yeah. And so he put himself
the people told me, look, it was a girl that was, we never had a conversation or nothing. She told me that she worked in the police department. She said that she got a memo came through from the U.S. Marshals that they suspected me and this guy that told on us that we bring a large amount of methamphetamines and marijuana to Rapid City, South Dakota. She showed me that shit. I tried to give her all the money that I had. She wouldn't take it. She just like, I just want you to leave. Just don't get caught up in this shit. So we left. He came and picked me up from the airport. I showed him the paper that because I told her I want a copy of that, what it says. Because it said, we suspect, it said my name, my alias, not his name and his alias, that they suspect that we bringing all these drugs to the city. And he went back out there and he sold them drugs. And while he was about to go to jail, he told him, hey,
give me a deal.
Give me a deal. I got something about these bank robberies. And he told him about the bank robberies. Damn,
it's cold. So it's potentially hearsay, or it could be potentially fabricated stories, right?
Yeah.
But they took his word for it, and they were able to piece some shit together to connect you. I mean, how the fuck does that work,
He basically told them that we was involved in them robberies. And when they went and they looked at them tapes, and he told them people what we had on and all that before they even looked at the tape. So he was telling them about stuff that happened in the bank that they never made public or nothing. And he was telling them what it really was. That's how they took his word for it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we in the bank and it's me, you, and Looney. And I got on the all black LA Dodgers. You got on the red one and he got on the blue one in the robbery. But they can't see our faces. But this fool now, I go tell the feds because I get caught up. Yeah, I had this color on and Looney had this color on and Lux had this color on. So now when they go look at that and he say, oh yeah, they do got them sweaters on. So guess what? That put him at that he knows everything that happened inside that bank.
Gotcha.
And so me being the kind of person that I am, I did research, You know what I'm saying? So then when I actually, they didn't give me a public defender. They gave me
State appointed.
state appointed. And he told me, he said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna be real with you." He said, "If you was white, I could beat this case for you.
Yeah. Why not?
But because you're black and you was out here in South Dakota, they want to make an example out of you."
Is that a good time to pull the Mexican card? I'm not black. I'm Mexican.
The last name didn't even matter to them people. They say, and they didn't even say Gutierrez. They say Gutierrez. That ain't how you fucking say my name. So that's what really made it like, yeah, we don't care about that. So,
Yeah.
but like, so that's why I said like, so when he did that, it kind of, it blew everything away.
I want to do this right here. I'm going to pay some bills. We're going to take a quick break right now where I pay these bills. But I'm also going to put the phone line up for you guys to call in. It's Friday night.
Friday night.
Let's get some call-ins, man. I still got some more questions for the boy right here. Let me put this. I don't got Casey right here, so I got to do this. I got to do some of these
You got to
things
do
right
this,
here. Yeah, usually Casey right here get it
KC.
done. I got nephew right
Shout
here.
out to KC.
Kate, and shout out to nephew, Frosty the Kid,
Yes,
man.
his nephew for coming in and
Yeah, absolutely.
do this thing right.
Yes, sir. Let me get that right there. All right, let me
That
pay.
works?
Yeah, absolutely.
Restaurant?
Let me pay some bills right here. Nephew, go ahead and put it on me right here. What's up, my dogs? I'm a little under the weather today, man. We had to make this happen with part 2 with the homie KAOS. I appreciate you guys tapping in right here. Nothing but love and respect to you guys. I appreciate you guys rocking out, rolling out with us the end of this year. You know what I mean? It's been a good year for us. Next year is going to be a great year for us. Starting January, we're going to be having some just like, I got some really good guests for you guys lined up. And we're going to have the camp in here too. You know what I mean? We're going to have, we got Loca. We're going to have Droops back in here. You know, K9's going to be back in here. And we got some good things coming for you guys, man. So I just appreciate you guys just cruising out this year. We're cruising right here 100%. Let me get this right here. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, let's get some sponsors right here. Hey, we're sponsored by Shockaware. It's more than streetwear, it's culture. Lifestyle of individuality and self-expression through clothes. I want you guys to go to shockaware.com. Shockaware.com, use Hoodstocks15. And matter of fact, Shockaware has just started their 30% wide percentage off for their Black Friday, their holidays. So go to Shockaware. I don't know if you can stack. You get 30% off, and then you can get the 15% off using the promo code, but try it. I mean, that's 45% off. My math's correct. But yeah, Shockaware is a good sponsor of ours, and please use the promo code Hoodstocks15. Looking for some good quality cannabis, killer quality cannabis. Hit the folks at Killakush. Matter of fact, let me put my Killakush hat on. Where's it at? Oh, it's right here, man. Oh yeah, you smoke, bro? I got one for you right here. You want smoke? Ooh, you get this. Let's see. Let's get KAOS something. Get one right here, bro. Light one up, my dog. Yeah, light one up. Shoot the nephew. Shoot the. No. Okay. Well, do it off camera while I'm doing these. Let's see how you function off this Killakush. Yeah. So Killakush, man, is our #1 OG sponsor, man. See the hat right here. I just went to the Killakush shop in Whittier, which is called Drip Fits, man. And I just love everything they have in there. If you go into their shop, you see all the Hoodstocks gear, the Killakush gear. I mean, shout out to the owner of Killakush, man. That's my dog right there. And they've been sponsoring us, supporting us since day one, man. And they've been consistent. Even when they're up, they're down, they're just like, they still riding with us, and they still take care of us. And here we are trying to take care of them. And this is funneling people to get to the Drip Fits shop in Whittier. And there's also East LA Exotics right here up the street in East Los. So You guys make sure you tap in for sure, man. And their address is 13800 Leffingwell Road, Whittier. Once again, it's 13800 Leffingwell Road in Whittier. That's the Drip Fit shop where you get all the good shit, man. You get Hoodstocks gear, you get the Killakush gear, and you get the good goods, if you know what I'm saying. We're also sponsored by Origin Bakery Equipment and Restaurant. Origin Bakery and Restaurant Equipment, all right? They got all commercial bakery equipment, new and used. This is the homie right here. Good dude, man. If you're in that business of commercial bakery equipment, this is the spot right here. They're in South Omani. And their phone number is 626-579-3580. We're also sponsored by Prime Equity Mortgage. This is my boy Andrew right here. If you guys want to buy a house, if you guys want to find out if you can afford to buy a house, free of charge, dude. Free of charge, 100%. You can call him up. You can text him at 626-825-6565. Once again, that's 626-825-6565. Text him. Send him a text. Say, hey, Andrew, Lucky told me about you on Hoodstocks. And I just want to see if you can refinance your house through him. But this is I think next year is going to be a good year to potentially buy your first house, refinance, whatever you need to do, free of charge. He'll let you know where you're at. Okay? Once again, his number is 626-825-6565. And we're also sponsored by criminal attorney Doug Sherrod. You can reach him at kingkonglawyer.com. Once again, that's kingkonglawyer.com. All right, we got him on retainer right here. And we're also sponsored by Ozempic Vince. I'll tell you this, guys, right now. Let me see real quick. I'll tell you this right now. Let me find his number. So Ozempic Vince will get you the TRT. He'll get you anything Ozempic weight loss stuff. I'm actually on his stuff right now, and I've lost 20 pounds in the past 2 months. I've lost 20 pounds, bro. I'm down to fucking first time. I'm down to 229.
What are you doing?
Let me put your mic on. It's an ejection in the stomach, bro. And I'm down to fucking 229. And 2 months ago, I was at 250, dude. Look, you can see my jawline now, bro. It's crazy, dog. You can see my jawline. Bro, I've lost crazy weight, bro, within these past couple months off that fucking Ozempic. He's got TRT. He's got peptides. Well,
There's no side effects or nothing.
there is side effects, bro. There's always side effects with this shit, and you gotta weather the storm of the side effects, or do different dosages, or try different things. There's Mounjaro. There's different names of this stuff, bro, that I can't even pronounce.
So you wanted to lose the weight?
Yeah, I'm trying to get back to weight that I used to be at a healthy.
Anyway, so look.
Yeah.
From this day forward, I advise you, don't take that shit no more. Give me 30 days. Give me 30 days and tell me how much you lose.
Okay.
And if you like your results, or if you don't like your results, it's still free. And then the next 30 days, we lock it in.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk, brother. Most definitely. We'll talk about it after this too, in regards to your regimen and what you would implement in a 30-day program.
Yeah.
So if you guys can reach Ozempic Vince, and so this is for a person that is undisciplined. I'm an undisciplined person because I eat sometimes the way I would say use drugs, right? We
have a saying for that too.
Yeah.
We have a saying for that.
What's the saying?
You work out to eat.
I was always the fat dude with the big belly in the gym.
But guess what?
Now I'm a
Now you
slim
can
guy.
even though listen, you could be a fat dude and still bust down. For the simple fact, every front five in the NFL are big dudes. But if you don't got them big dudes on the front line, guess what happens? Your quarterback ain't gonna throw the ball, and your running back ain't gonna get no yards.
Well, see, now I'm the quarterback, sir. You know what I mean? I don't got to be on the No, I don't know, bro. Hold on a second. So if you like to reach, and so Ozempic Vince has all the peptides. He gave me this peptide. I forget the name of it. I have it on the label, the thing. And he said, Lux, if you take this peptide every night before you go to sleep, your body will be 100% rejuvenated and you'll feel great in the morning. I said, get the fuck out of here, dog. And somebody actually told me in a comment when I showed a picture of myself losing this weight, they said, Lux, you should try this. So then I got at Vince and I said, Vince, what's up with this stuff? He goes, I got that, bro. And this is the stuff I'm talking about. So 2 days ago, I did it. I had the craziest dreams, bro. I would have the deepest sleep. And I woke up feeling like a motherfucking champ, bro. And I was like, damn, bro, peptides, you can do your research in it, brother. And obviously there's side effects and everything, and there's pros and cons, and it's new stuff. And, you know, who knows in the long term what potentially can happen to you. But I'll tell you this, as of right now, the shit's fucking working, bro. The shit is working, dog. Like, don't make me take my shirt off and show you the six-pack right now, bro. I lost the gut, homie. Like, I lost the belly. My girl's looking at me differently. She's looking at me like a snack walking through that living room in my boxers, dog. You know what I mean? Like, man, homie, my motherfucking sex game, my motherfucking my thrust is working better. You know what I mean?
So you got boxers on, dog? You ain't walking around this naked?
No, bro, you know, we got
the birthday
kids.
suit,
We
like,
got-
hey, today's your birthday. Happy birthday.
We got kids in the
Today
house.
ain't my
dog.
birthday, huh?
Well, every day is her birthday now when she sees me. But the number is for Vince, Ozempic Vince is 714-269-1900. Once again, that's 714-269-1900. And also, too, if you guys would like to get this Hood Stocks merch, as you see me right here with this hoodie right here, bam, bam.
I didn't get one of them.
You gonna get one, bro. You gonna get one. Because what I'm doing right now is when I get the order, I put the order in with my guy. You know what I mean? And so I don't have shit.
Hood stock out over there.
I don't have, Looney's needs like I ain't got one either, you know what I mean? But I usually try to take care of my guys, but I got this thing going with the print house in Santa Fe Springs. Shout out to my boy Vic. And so when the order comes in, I send it to him and I get the order back in 2 days. But I'll take care of you. I know you an XL. I know Loon's a 2X. And I promise you I got you, bro. Loon likes his shit extra.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, old school
Extra
shit.
baggy, yeah. You know what I mean? But anyways,
Skateboard style.
yeah, go to www.50racks.com. He has a body like Cheeto. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Cheeto, bro. Every time that fool takes his shirt off, bro, which is all the time, you know what I mean? I'm just like, God damn it, bro. He got that water bag motherfucking sopitas in a fucking trash bag body, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Like, put that shirt on, Cheeto. Like, you know, I fuck with Cheeto, bro. But, man, that body is fucking redonkulous, homie. It's like a fucking water bed. It's like a bouncy. It's not even a bouncy house because it's not even firm, bro. That fucking... Man, dog, Cheeto, stop taking your shirt off. But you a confident man, bro. Shout out to Cheeto for taking his shirt off. You know what I mean? You got to be a confident dude. I think he thinks he's like the Mexican Rick Ross or something. You know what I mean? He don't give a fuck. Titty side to side and all that shit. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm getting bread, homie. I'm fly. You know what I mean? The bitches love me like this. And so salute to him on that. If you can get away with it, you can get away with it. But me personally, I can't get away with that. Bam, let's get back. Let's get phone calls right here. Let's get phone calls. They coming in already. Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
What's up, man?
What's up, dog? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Bozo from Wine Gardens. What's up, eh?
What's up, Bozo?
What's up, Bozo?
big dog?
What's up, Looney, man? Shout out to you guys, bro.
Hey, thank you, homeboy. Appreciate you and the support that you always show, you and the homies, man. You guys are.
Hey, so we're right here.
You there?
Yeah, hey, but shout out to you guys, bro.
Right on, man.
Appreciate you,
Thank you,
Bozo.
bro.
All right.
You guys keep on talking about my hairline, bro. This hairline right here is... It's on point. Or it's pointing at you. One or the other. Bop. I see you right there. I thought it was... Okay, I see that. A lot of fools are in there talking shit. We ain't going to repeat those comments.
I did the dumb.
Yeah, man.
I did the dumb.
Yeah, let's get back into this conversation right here. And what I love about KAOS right here is, well, here we go. Let's get this right here. Hold on. Bam. Hey, what's up? You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hi, this is Joanna from Texas, and I'm just calling to say hi. Shout out to all you guys doing a great job. Shout out to Looney.
Thank you.
Yeah. And just you guys just keep doing what you're doing, and have a great night.
You have a blessed one.
You too,
Yes, sir.
Joanne.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for your support.
Okay. You know, she like 300 pounds, bro, with a voice like that. You know what I mean? When they got the little sexy ass voices, bro.
Hey, but when you sit next to her, eating pizza, she like, you gonna eat that last pizza?
Joanna, we love you, girl. But I honestly, I gotta say like 300 for sure. You know what I mean?
350.
350. No, I'm just fucking with you.
350.
Let's get this next phone call right here. When they sound super sexy like that on the phone, bro, there's something. She
took a bath in the ocean, left a ring around the world.
Hey, you're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
What's up, Lucky?
What's up, brother? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, they call me Lokes. I'm out here in Phoenix. I just wanted to say what's up, man, and show some love and let you know that I be watching your streams, man.
Hey, you know what? First off, Lokes, appreciate you. And second off, shout out to fucking Phoenix, Arizona.
There
baby.
it is, man.
Don't play with that shit.
Hey, I appreciate you so much.
That's
big dog.
right.
Thank you
Arizona,
so much.
yeah.
I really appreciate you.
AZ, baby.
You know, I did time out there in the penitentiary, right?
Nah, I didn't. That's actually something new to me. I've been watching you for about a little over a year now. I did not know that.
I went out there one night, bro, and ended up 2 years in ADC, bro. Arizona Department of Corrections. I've never been scared in my life in a courtroom, bro, because they sounded like some white motherfucking racist robots, bro.
Yeah, this state is racist out here. I'm not
Bro,
gonna lie.
I was scared as fuck, bro. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But big dog, I'm gonna let you go, big dog. I won't hold you back too long. I know you got some more important calls to get to.
Yeah, not as important as yours, brother, but I appreciate you calling in, dog. Thank you.
Have a great one, man.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Much love.
Absolutely. Much love, dog. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Bad connection is cutting off and on. See. Sometimes silence is good, huh? Even on a podcast. What kind of movies you like, bro? Do you watch a lot of bank robbery movies?
Shit, it ain't none.
There ain't none?
Nah.
There's a lot of them, bro.
They got heist movies.
What do you like to watch, bro?
I just like action movies, some suspense.
Suspense?
Yeah.
What do you
Some
like?
comedy stuff. You know, every now and then I like the comedy stuff, though. You got to watch that.
Who's your favorite comedian?
Like stand-up shit?
Yeah.
Right now, I had to say,
What would you say?
D-Ray.
Oh,
D-Ray Davis.
D-Ray Davis, huh?
Yeah, I
Okay,
like D-Ray
okay.
Davis.
Yeah. I know who D-Ray Davis is. He knows a female that I know, and I know for sure he boned her. Straight up, bro. No.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm working with D-Ray Davis on a show. And I was like, you motherfucking hoe-ass bitch. I know goddamn you suck some dick or something, you know what I mean? I know her too well. She from the hood, you know what I mean? I seen the homie just said, I just cracked open a beer. Shit, let me crack open a beer too then. Cuz, can I get a beer?
Yes, sir.
Shit, are the mountains blue?
The mountains stay blue on this side.
My cuz got the Coors Light, baby. Oh, thank you, sir. Very kind of you, dog. Appreciate you, dog. So Blueface just got out of the penitentiary. Do you pay attention to any type of shit like that?
I know who he is. I listened to, well, not his music, but I heard some songs with him on it because he in that Soak City remix. But to me, they not like, he say some alright stuff, but I ain't gonna listen to him like that. Like,
Is it because he's a Crip and you're a
It
Blood?
ain't even. I listen to Crip music all the time. I mean,
It's hard to get around
Snoop,
that, right?
Yeah, it's hard. We listen to Snoop. We listen to NWA. We listen to South Central Cartel.
Sheesh,
We listen to
taking it
MC8.
back now.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we still had DJ Quick. We had the Relatives. You know what I'm saying? We had the Damu Riders before. You know what I'm saying? Banging on Wax, all that. I mean, it's like the music. So it's not like it's not. I don't care about. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think
I care about more like what you talking about. I don't care about like where you from, how many times you gonna diss me and all. That's to me. That's that gangbang rap to me is like We all right. You saying everything we already know. There's no need to say that. Who you addressing that to? We already know you don't like us.
So you an OG blood. That's safe to say, right?
Yeah.
You an OG blood. Okay. You a respected dude. You out from 23 years. You got a good name in the system. You got a good name in the streets. Mm-hmm. What do you think of Suge Knight? He was a blood too, right?
Yeah, but they say it's a lot of stuff like have people always gonna have their own opinion about whatever but my whole thing with him, I'm more mad at you crumbled an enterprise yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
You demolished that yourself.
Wow.
Nobody did that but you.
Yeah.
So you got in all actuality, you got too big headed, or you thought that you was gonna switch the way you was doing shit up. When in all actuality, you should have left it how it was.
Yeah.
Because if you leave it how it was, guess what?
He'd still be out here. He'd be getting money. Everybody would be
Man,
alive.
it
maybe.
wouldn't even be about no money. It'd be about status quo. Like you talk about how rich are you? For me, it's generation wealth supersedes everything. Because when you say generation wealth, that means, hey, everybody in my family don't have to do shit no more. But I expect you to do something. Yeah. I need to see the money I give you, I need to see some type of growth in that. I need you to make something happen for yourself. Whatever you like doing, you need to put that money into what you like doing and watch how it grow, because we all have something to give.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We all receive shit, but we also have something to give. It's like paying it forward. If I do something to you, I'm not telling you to do something, but I'm telling you, you got involved in this cause. So now your duty are to pay it forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't save every soul, but if I save one, guess what?
Yeah.
We did what we came to do. We accomplished something. We made a difference in somebody else's life.
Mm-hmm. I think when the money is there, the evil is there, bro. And sometimes the evil overtakes the soul, or it exposes the soul of what the true soul was, right? You know what? And I want to say this to you, KAOS. Like, I'm a homie, you a blood. But I think I don't want to overstep my boundaries by asking you some of these questions, because I got a couple other questions I'm going to bring up to you. And sometimes people say, well, look, fools should, like me, should stay out of black people's business. But, and I'm not trying to get into no business, Feel free to answer it or not, But I'm not known to be like stirring the pot or throwing gas on a match. I'm not known to do that on this podcast, not never. But I know you've been gone for 23 years, and you've been out 3 years. But I know that the news circulates through the system, right? And so what do you think about like a whack 100? He's a blood too, right? Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on and he's big in the social media world, the podcast world. He's all over the place.
But are you doing that for like clout? We all know we do certain things because we like it, and if we could get something out of it, like this podcast, like Hoodstock.
Yeah. It's not for clout, bro. It's never for clout, bro.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's just a conversation,
we talking about a platform that starts here, but let's say we went from here
to there.
To here, mm-hmm, up here. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, this shit is bumping. We got to, now they talking about, damn the podcast, we want to do a TV show with y'all. We want to put y'all on TV, like the David Letterman show at nighttime.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're saying on that in regards to
I'm talking about elevating Hoodstock.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I'm saying. Elevating Hoodstock to not just a podcast. Not only are we a podcast, but we do late night TV shows.
So are you saying that it's a good thing to talk about this, or it's a bad thing to talk about that?
No, I'm saying it's good to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for that, brother. And usually I don't do that, even though I know that it will do the numbers and all that shit. I know that, but I usually just stay away from it, bro. You know what I mean? I stay away from it. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just tell the news stories. But since we're kind of chilling, we're kicking it right here. We took a couple phone calls. Obviously, I want to get back into what you've been doing since you've been out, but just, you know, kind of just break up the monotony a little bit. You know what I mean? I thought I'd just throw out a couple questions of people that I'm kind of interested in. Like, I'm interested in, like, a Suge Knight. I'm interested in a perspective that you might have on a Whack 100 or even a Big U. You know what I mean? Like, his son just got killed. He's in the feds. I mean, that was a big thing on the internet. When he was out here, the check-in thing. I know you heard about all that while you were in the feds.
So, and my thing is, like, when you talk about somebody like, and I'm going to just use, okay, Big U in his neighborhood, he's known to be a fighter. He grew up like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if people do know the history or you don't. He was a fighter, and he was one of them dudes when that era was what it was about. That was
Yeah. Squad.
hands.
Yeah.
So
Double hands.
he know how to. I mean, some people could be intimidated by that, just by motherfucker knowing that your nigga could hit you one time and have your whole world shaking like some popcorn in movie theaters or something. So just by that, and then, you know, you elevate or whatever, now you got a lot of shit going on and people look at you for certain shit. And now all of a sudden, a dude who I consider as touched by God.
Who are we talking about right now?
You talking about, when I say touched by God, I mean somebody like Nipsey Hussle.
100%.
And we talking about, when I'm talking about him, I'm talking about somebody that's a potential enemy. These are enemies though. He from 60s, I'm from Black Peastone.
Yeah.
But for me, when I started listening to his music,
Come on.
I listened to Elevation. I listened to somebody that was preaching, that was saying, listen. And he said it before, but not in the same words I'ma say it. This is where I'm from, and I will never be from nowhere else. This is where I always be from.
Yeah.
But there's more to life than just
It's gangbang shit.
exactly.
Nipsey Hussle really, like, dude.
So those that was involved, if you say, well, you know what I'm saying, people saying that Big U had involved in that.
Yeah.
I don't know that, and I'm not gonna speculate or not gonna say nothing like that
100%.
against it or nothing. If he was or if he wasn't, it's not for me to speak on that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? But that's something that whoever is they involved in that, they already know.
That's their shit.
That's some neighborhood shit.
Yeah, that's their business.
And when I say neighborhood, I mean that's they hood shit.
Yeah.
That's something they dealing with or whatever. Just like in every neighborhood, motherfuckers might be dealing with something,
But
like that, but not to that.
But it's been publicized on a fucking level, on a world level.
That's what I'm saying.
So even though you can say that, yeah, it is a neighborhood thing, but now
But
this
it's
is
been-
on TMZ.
It's out there. It's
is on
out there
the
to a point
airwaves,
where it can
Mainstream level, bro.
It's mainstream.
Yeah.
Everybody know about it. That's why it's not.
And they know about it because they love Nipsey so much,
look,
and they
when
love what
this-
he was doing.
Let me tell you what I did. I did something, and it ain't really like, it's not a lot of people that knew about it, but I did it to maybe, I'm gonna say, in the range between 5 and 10.
Okay.
Some of them was homies, but some of them was bloods, but they was from different states. A couple of them was from New York. One was from like Alabama. When Nip died, when he got shot, I seen it. I woke up. use the restroom. The TV was on and they showed something, and it said, "We'll be back." Put my headphones on, and it said they showed the video that they had when he walked up on him and started shooting.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm like, damn, they
And you in the feds.
I'm in the feds. I'm in the cell. I can see the TV right here. Where our cell was at, we had that TV right there, loom, where we could. It stayed on the news.
Yeah.
The TV right there stayed on the news. And that was on there. And when I woke up later on, it said dude died. I made motherfuckers go get his music. Go on the MP3 player, I made them go get the whole album.
Yeah.
I pay for it. If you don't got no bread, I'm gonna pay for you to get that shit. Go get it, listen to it.
Help his family
Fool
out.
got a message, bro.
Yeah. The message.
The message is
Everything.
like he said it. I'm Pac of my generation. We had Tupac, who spit it.
Tupac was our generation.
A lyrical genius.
Yes.
He spit fire. He spit shit that was relevant. He was in that era. You know what I'm saying? It did tough. So for me, it didn't matter whether you was a blood, a crip, or if you was an enemy or potential enemy or whatever. If I see you and you see me and you say, "What's up, cuz? Where you from?" I'm like, I'm from Blackstone. Now what? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going, but yeah, I'm not on the gangbang shit, but I'm not going, I know who you are and you approach me like that. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm a bang back, as we say. I'm a bang back. What? That's just part, it's you push the button that's easy could be pushed.
Yeah.
I'm walking somewhere and what's up, Nip? And then, what's up, cuz? Where you from? Blackstone. well, salute. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
That's in you, but at the same time, it's not about the gang banger shit. God bless you.
Yeah, it's a human thing.
Yeah.
And it's a brother
And
from
he was
the area.
a brother from an era that, and my mom said, I used to see that boy on Slauson and Crenshaw's selling them tapes. She said, I bought a tape from him before. I'm like, what? She was like, yeah, the first tape he had. I said, for real? She was like, yeah, the Bullets Got No Name.
Yeah.
I was like, you did, Mom? Yeah. She told me that.
Shout out to moms.
And yeah, shout out to Mom. She
Supported-
definitely said
supported
something
the
about
streets.
him. She was like, I remember that he was a little boy. Cute as hell. That's what he said. He was cute as hell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Long ass hair and all that.
Yeah.
Remind me of you. That's what she always say. Remind me of you. Yeah. Like so.
I can see some similarities.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
But he was his words and the way he articulated the growth. When you talk, that's what I'm saying. He's like, okay, we need to build our neighborhood up. At the same time, we want to show the kids something different. Like, look, we want you to do this. You good at engineering. You good at, like, you know what I'm saying, construction work. We could help you go to school. We put this money in helping you develop and be a productive person from this neighborhood. You don't got to be out here in the streets like that. That's what he was preaching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that was kind of more like, hey, you know what? I'm in here around my enemies.
Yeah.
And we back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't matter. Like, when it come down to it, it's the respect thing, but it's also like that don't really matter no more. Like, I'm gonna do something to you because you from over here and all. It's a wrap. I ain't gonna do it because why? I never see my kids again. I never be able to kiss my wife no more.
Amen. Let's go.
I be showering around a gang of motherfuckers,
Yeah.
dudes, and put yourself in the bathroom with everything you eat or whatever in that little room. And the shower is the plus when you think about your bathroom. The shower is the plus.
Yeah.
Just think if you stay in there and don't come out, let's put a hole in that motherfucker so a motherfucker feeds you through a slot.
In a bed.
And you don't got no bed and you just in a bunk with a mattress on a hard ass piece of steel that ain't all the way steel no more. Guess why? Because we done been cutting knives out this motherfucker to survive. The fuck?
Definitely.
So and I come home to this and we should be able to reap the benefits of our labor. What I mean by that is the American don't feel the people of America.
Are you a proud American?
I'm not. I'm a proud man that was born in America.
Would you rather been born somewhere else?
I can't even really answer that question because I don't know nothing else.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know nothing else. So we could say, I imagine this. Like, if you look at an animal, like a lion, if you face to face with a lion, do he think about giving you a pass?
Fuck no. Animal instinct. He gonna tear your ass up. You know? Unless you got the eye of the tiger.
You got a better chance of living with an elephant than you do with a lion.
100%. Yeah. I'll be seeing
Because
that.
he don't know nothing but smash the gas.
Yeah.
A lot of people out here not own that. I'm gonna smash the gas always. No, you're not.
What do you think of a Whack 100? Do you know anything about the dude? You watch him?
It's a lot of stuff about dude I don't really like. Me personally, I just don't approve of you. Even if, this the only thing right here. Even if he is or he isn't, but we know he is, you had a conversation with 6ix9ine and you already know that nigga hot regardless. I'm not having no conversation with, we not gonna sit at the same table and talk.
Right.
I'm not fucking with you because I don't fuck with no rats.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what a lot of us thought.
I'm not doing
Black,
that.
white, Mexican, Chinese.
I did
That's what
23
everybody-
years for a rat. I'm not fucking with no rat. I don't care who
Yeah.
you. I'm not. If a motherfucker tell me, oh yeah, he told. I'm not fucking with. I'm not subject myself around that.
No.
And so you can't leave no room for speculation. Oh yeah, KAOS. You know what I'm saying? Was fucking with old boy. Why? Because he got money. Man, I'm not for sale like that.
Seemed like it seemed like he above the program in a sense.
Why? Because he throw his money around like that. So I mean, if people let him like that, so you're not gonna. I'm not expecting you to do nothing, but I can't be involved in nothing like that. Hell no. What? Nah, I'm good.
What do you think about like Sugar Free, man? Gotta love Sugar Free, right?
My God, I fuck with dude.
Get your money while
I
you
ain't never met
bullshitting.
him. I ain't never met him, but that shit right there. Even my pops was like, when I first heard you first played that song for me, and when I hear that song, I always think about you. So just by that song, like he came with a whole different rapping.
Yeah.
He came with a whole different shit when he came with that shit. All them songs right there, that street gospel. Hey, ain't nothing like street gospel.
One
Ain't
of the
nothing like
greatest
street
albums
gospel.
ever, bro.
It was.
Nothing like street
Yeah.
gospel. That's why I'm saying it don't even matter where you from.
And to the dude he is today is the dude that he's been forever, bro. Like he hasn't been able, like he didn't find
Hey, you
Jesus.
seen that one little? You seen that one
Like the
thing
bro is
when they was on the?
consistent.
You seen when he was on the podcast and somebody called? He was like, "Hey, Sugar Free." He's like, "Yeah, what's up?" He like, "What?" He said, "Hey, if she outside, does that make her outstanding?"
Yeah, yeah.
He was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa."
He didn't even know how to answer it.
Well, goddamn,
Yeah, that's so
I love that
funny.
shit.
I love that dude, bro. He's probably, and I've said it before, bro. He's one of my like, I don't want to say dream, bro, but one of my top interviews that one day we'll get right here. You know what I mean? And I know
yeah,
that we
I
get
think you can
because
get it.
I could see that we could just
You can
we can
get
kick
it.
back, we
You
can
can
chill,
get it.
we can
Oh,
smoke,
wow.
we can
You can
drink.
get it.
Yeah, 100%, bro. And I haven't tried too hard, but I know a lot of people that know him, bro. You know what I mean? That are in his inner circles, and when the time's right, we'll connect. I don't really try to press too hard on individuals. I just feel like, you know, one day it's gonna connect, and when it connects, it connects. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be right. You know. But I love the dude because he reminds me of me. He reminds me of my homies. He reminds me of characters in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's certain dudes that you just like, bro, like who the fuck made you, bro? Like where the fuck you come from, bro? Like the dude was just like there's certain characters in the hood that is just like they're out of this world characters and they forever gonna be that dude. And he is that dude to this day, man. Shout out to Sugar Free, man. Yeah, man.
Sugar Free, baby.
Get your money while you bullshit.
Fly for life.
Fly for Life. Oh, I love that song, bro. I wish we can play some of these songs on here and not get demonetized, bro, because sometimes it's just, hey, Lucky, Lefty is behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid ass. so much going on in the world with just wars, politics. I mean, New York City got their first Muslim mayor. Is it mayor? Yeah, he's mayor, right? Mayor of the New York City. There's just a lot of things going on in the world, man. Do you pay attention to world politics?
So, a little bit. Some I do.
Yeah. I mean, as a grown person, you got to like know a little of what's going on. I mean, we're not necessarily doing the hood politics no more. Yeah. We're kind of like paying attention to what can benefit our household, and that's like government politics, no taxes on overtime. All right, when does that kick in? You know what I mean? Stuff like that will directly hit, our pockets.
Right.
And,
But I had I seen something a while back. I think I was in Big Sandy when I first seen it, and then I seen it again when I was in the halfway house. Russell Crowe, the actor.
Yeah, I love that dude.
He said something back a while back. He said, I'm not trying to say that America is far behind on the way they treat their citizens. The way the taxes are. He said, what if America gave their people that was 21 years old and older, they gave each individual $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
He said, now, first and foremost, when you get this $1 million, what comes with it is a financial advisor that you must use. The second part is you have to, if you're working, you have to stay at that job for 6 months. Wherever you live, you have to stay there for 6 months. So everything is in play. This financial advisor is supposed to come on here and advise you how you make this money work for you, because there's no more, whatever you have in your 401k is added to that $1 million. There's no more health insurance that's paying out money. You have to make this money work for you. So that means you must invest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You must invest your money into stocks, bonds, whatever you feel necessary. Because if you don't, guess what? So if you have an elderly mother, she gets $1 million too. So you have to help your elderly mother with medical bills, hospital bills, or whatever. So you still, again, have to make this money work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're going to pay health insurance and all that shit will pay for the next 6 months, then it's eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
So everything has a 6 month span. So that's why they put in these financial advisors, so you can make the money refurnished back into the economy. Because think about it, the consumers and everything, the percentage is gonna skyrocket. Because everybody's gonna start buying stuff after 6 months, even before 6 months. Whether I could go put down on a house, but I can't move yet.
You fuck with crypto or anything like that?
I haven't, but I heard a little bit about it.
When you were in the feds, man, serving these 23 years, and you're getting ready to go out, what were some of the dreams that you had that you were potentially able to capture? With better lack of words, I apologize.
So,
what were some of the dreams you had in there?
I didn't dwell on this, and only told a few people. But being that I appreciate what y'all doing here, I'm gonna give you what only a chosen few people know about.
Okay, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? When I was in Pollock, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Norteño yard. The TS's, Texas Senecas, was on the yard.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And being that I was from LA and I told them I was from LA and I was like, yeah, y'all don't fuck with the homies.
Tell me about the Texas.
The Texas Syndicates.
How do they run? Tell me about them. I don't know nothing about them.
They're, to me, it's more like they remind me of, if you would say, like a hip paisa.
A hip paisa. So they're kind of like paisiders.
Yeah.
We I don't want to say paisiders. We call that with some of the homies sometimes. Yeah, so that's not the word to use for them. But they're like a hip paisa. So they're kind of like paisa homies.
Yeah.
They speak English.
They speak English. They
listen to rap music.
Yeah, they listen to rap music. They listen, you know what I'm saying? But
and
at the
it's
same
crazy
time,
to say to call a hip paisa they listen to rap
paisa,
music,
yeah.
but it's kind of like it makes sense, right? Yeah.
because the average, no, he not listen to that. He got his own music he listened to.
Yeah, like paisas aren't like the real paisas, like the BBs, the paisas.
Yeah.
They're not listening to rap music, really. I mean, some of them, the new ones, the youngsters, but the old school ones, nah, like Chalino. You know what I mean? Come on now, baby, let's go. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't think.
The gangster though,
Yeah,
the gangster,
the gangster.
how they move. If you can just like, and I'm not trying to get into the shit, but just like they
move.
militant.
They move the same way
They
as the
move the
homies
same
do.
as the homies do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of the I'm gonna say like, because they're old gang too.
Yeah.
So if just say a homie from California went out there and implemented some type of structure just on some raza stuff because of they got the blacks and they got the whites. You know what I'm saying? We over here.
Yeah.
If your last name is such and such, you come over here. We all over here. We all together.
Yeah.
So
I had a Tango Blast on here, bro, and it's probably been one.
no,
of
they're more closer to the homies.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
own the same yard as
yeah, and so
Tango
the,
Blast is
the Tango Blast.
the
apologize.
Houston base. They start.
Yeah,
That's what they.
and we had a homie here from Tango Blast, and it's probably one of our biggest interviews this year. He flew out here from Houston, Texas, and he was just like, he was a very articulate individual. He was an enlightened one, I'd like to say, in a sense.
When I
of
found
just-
out what the blast meant, I looked at him totally different.
Okay. And he broke down the blast too, but I forget exactly how the
Be
blast-
loyal and stand tall.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Be loyal and stand tall. Just that alone right there. You have to walk a fine line. Because if you don't stand, if you don't stay loyal and stand tall, then what you have?
So when he was on this podcast, he basically said that the TS wasn't allowed to walk main line in the state side in Texas. And so
But I thought that was for the other ones too, the Medicitos,
maybe, bro.
I
forget
the Texas Mexican mafia.
Okay, yeah.
But then they changed it to
And I might
the
be,
Medicito.
you know what? I might be getting this
That's
wrong.
the oldest gang in Texas.
Yeah. Have you done time with those dudes?
Yeah.
How
He's
are
on the yard with us.
Okay. How are those dudes?
They're structured the same way, you know. Their politics are pretty much the same as ours, you know. They're called letras, medecidos.
That's
And it's so crazy on the Fed side, bro. I'm honestly, bro, I'm a little bit fascinated in regards to the way the Feds works and just the different entities that are there from, you know, in comparison to the CDC yard, you know what I mean, where it's just it's hometown based, you know what I mean? You know, the Feds, man, you guys experience the whole United States.
it's crazy because I feel like a lot of people don't like us. They don't.
Who don't like who?
They don't like nobody from LA.
They don't like Cali, man.
They don't like California motherfuckers, period.
And that's just in general, everybody?
Everybody. Every state that's not California don't like California.
And there's a reason why they don't like California.
Yeah, because we hold our head up high, man.
It's because they're not here.
Because there can be a few dudes from California in the yard, right?
We're trendsetters that evolved
Yeah.
throughout whatever type of something they had early in the stages. Even they had it, but it busted, but it always led back to here.
Yeah.
Even if you got your own game, but where did you see that from? Oh, you learn from Boys in the Hood.
Man, it's a society. Come on
Man,
now.
it's a society.
Old dog, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, he young, black, don't give a fuck.
Let's go. And even
Oh, he young, bald-headed tattoos, don't give a fuck. With a big-ass SUR on his neck.
yeah.
What? The same shit. We that's why I said this California period, the gang structure flag is
Front and center.
engraved in the soil. And it don't matter if it rain, if it snow, if it anything, that shit is not moving out.
No.
So we gotta be extra hard because we don't want the youngsters to do the same shit that we did, bro. That's the whole thing. That's what all this is really about.
Exactly, and we're not here trying to glorify it, even though
No,
we do kind of
even
pound
though
our
we
chest
do, like,
sometimes.
you know what I'm saying, we gotta be on some gorilla shit, and we gotta stand tall.
Does New York get the same disrespect?
New York. How's New York, bro? New York get love?
Do they get the same disrespect from other states?
How's New York, bro? New
I
York's
mean,
kind of
yeah,
like
now because now it's more. New York is not New York. How New York used to be.
how. I mean, what's it?
So
LA
this
is
what I'm
not the
saying
way
right
LA
here.
used to be.
Look, this what I'm saying. New York is the birthplace of hip hop.
Yeah.
We was listening to when we was growing up, gangbanging. We listened to Eric B and Rakim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Old Dirty Bastard and all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Leaders of the new school, fucking Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
So just that, like Grandmaster Flash and all them came out. Curtis Blow, I Rule the World. Yeah, that's we was listening to that growing up.
Yeah. And they've had a big influence on the
Yeah,
West Coast.
and then you got Slick Rick.
yeah. Lottie.
Yeah, all that Dougie Fresh.
Yeah.
So I mean, they created that.
You think
So that's why, like, when I explain, like New York Bloods, they said New York Bloods started in '93. So I told them in 1993, we was already, but it
Yeah.
started, but
Knees deep in the gangbang culture.
But they shit started in prison.
Yeah.
So, but where we come from, we don't recruit motherfuckers in prison.
No. I mean, some dudes
You
do.
can't
They
be
get frowned upon.
you can't be from this neighborhood unless you go get your ass whooped or put on in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
You gotta come to the park and get your ass. You gotta take this 5-man for 30 seconds or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's not. You can't do that. So that's why I'm explaining to a New York dude about why there's homies, because they were so big about that coming up in the feds. Even in the early stages when I met the Bloods from New York, early stages, like I'm telling you, there's no such thing as what you're talking about when you explain, like, oh, what was the first 5 hoods that was made up and all. You come in, well, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. And explain, no, that's not how that shit happened. So whoever was giving you information was giving you false information. So I said no, and I'm explaining and breaking it down to them. So I was being a teacher to something that they was foreign to, that somebody told them about that had it all wrong.
We call it a big homie. You being a big homie to them and lacing them up and gaming them up. And as you should, because you're from California. You're from Los Angeles.
And I'm like, yeah, y'all, and they was like, well, we can't. So then at one time when I was in Florence, Colorado, and when I got on the yard, I asked one of the homies, I said, hey, the New York, is some New York Bloods here? And they was like, yeah. I was like, hey, so do they know about the Crip and Bloods Alliance that's already here? Somebody already told me it was the Crip and Blood Alliance. So, you know what I'm saying? They was like, and it was, you know what I'm saying, everybody rocking together. So I'm like, oh, all right, that's what's up. So he told me, so all the Bloods is, we over here. And he said, somebody, when he was telling me, I said, you heard about that? He was like, oh, I ain't doing that. I was like, what you mean you're not doing that? He like, I don't fuck with no Crips like that. I was like,
yeah, you told us about that, yeah.
Nah, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, how many Crips you killed?
Yeah, you know, you talking about, well, you not with that. Yeah, we don't fuck with no Crips like that. What? So so just that part right there, when you explain it to everything, like why this is the way it is, I said this it's like that for a reason. And explaining the reason why to you will make you understand a little more why it's like that. Yeah, but and the back part of that is you build comradeship with somebody you would build it with. So if we could do it in prison, why we can't articulate this shit on the streets?
Yeah.
It could be done, but why? Because you got too much pride, or you worrying about what somebody else gonna think. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking like, if I have to die so he can have a future, like the song say, the Snoop song, the old song. Damn, what the name of that song is? It's on the What you gonna do when you grow up and have to face responsibilities?
Yeah. Was it Little G's or something? Yeah.
Now I'm swole, up for parole, 20 years old, stroll.
Shit, man. The shit right there.
But that's what I mean, like when I'm seeing like we have to push for this better shit, man.
And do you think the better shit is obviously unity, right?
Yeah.
Unity between black, brown, blacks and blacks, browns and browns. You know, but that's gotta trickle down from
First I say it has to be done in each one's community first before we can expand to the racial thing. I mean, it could be done but it's gonna be half. If I got a solidarity with some browns over here, and y'all don't have that same solidarity, and they go somewhere and y'all happen to bump heads, it ain't gonna be the same thing if KAOS was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because when KAOS there, it's gonna be more peace. It ain't gonna be no hot water boiling.
Right. I think that where we're at right now in this current time within the city of Los Angeles, we're in East Los right now, but I think right now, like I see a lot of unity between the brothers and the homies, like big unity, bro. Like they collabing. I mean, look at Kendrick Lamar, what he did with Lefty Gunplay. You know what I mean? That's just one thing right there. But just in general, like, I think the brothers and the homies, they're just like, they're kind of seeing the bigger picture. I can't say overall, you know what I mean? Because I don't know the inside of every single neighborhood. I know there's still animosity. There's certain things that pop off. But I think overall, man, you know, Los Angeles is a melting pot, you know, and when we melt, we come together, you know, and culturally, you know, everything. I think it's a good thing, you know, and then obviously in regards to politics, there's certain things that, you know, we're not happy about. Like, you know, a lot of people were pissed about Jenny 6ix9ine fucking twerking on fucking Blueface. You know, a lot of raza were pissed because they were mad that Blueface got Jenny 6ix9ine before some of the homies got her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, he got pink eye from that, so. You know.
I'm good.
We really got pink eye on that,
So it's said, you know what I mean? But you know, we've made, as all I want to say is this: we've made leaps and bounds in regards to where we were at in the '90s.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's totally different because it's whether you had people that had the voice a reason and can push the change or make it like ceasefire or all this, because it's other individuals that's being tormented from that probably didn't have nothing to do with that. You mean what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So when you had the war jump off from the blacks and browns, it wasn't even about the gang no more.
Yeah.
It was like if you was in the streets, regardless of whatever you was, if you seen that type of person, that's who you go get.
And honestly, being from Highland Park, bro, I've never experienced that on the streets. I've only experienced that in the system. And in the system,
The majority of blacks in East LA is slim. From back then till now.
Exactly. And so when I experienced that in the system, I was like I'll be honest, bro, I was heartedly in the situation. Like, you got to follow suit and you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Am I 100% happy about what we're doing? Fuck no. Am I full-hearted into it? Fuck no, I'm not, bro, because I really, like, I'm following suit of what I got to do. You know what I mean? But do I have something against these dudes? Nah, bro, because it's not from the streets. I really got something against the dudes, my enemigos that are from the streets that are the same complexion as me. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Because this is where the side of town that I'm from. You know what I mean? You know, so you know, sometimes you just follow suit and you got to do what you got to do. And I've shared this story before. Like I've done time with cats that and we worked in the cocina or whatever, the kitchen, and that I brothers that I fuck with tough. Every day, man, what's up, dog? Bob, bob, bob. We talk about, you know, our personal shit, and we grew real close. You know, if I needed something, hey, dog, you need something? I got you, bro. Like vice versa. You know what I mean? And there was this one particular brother that I was close with, and I said, hey, bro, if shit ever pops off, bro, you know what I mean? You go right, I go left, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I never wanted to like see him on that level because I had love for him, bro. You know what I mean? I fuck with them. You know what I mean? And I've shared this story like a handful of times, and it's a true and it's an honest story. You know what I mean? But it's unfortunately sometimes when you go to war, you know what I mean? You just have to do what you have to do.
And you know what's cold? You know what's the cold part about me? That's at a younger age, it was heart-wrenching to actually see something like that take place.
Because you're black and Mexican.
And I'm involved.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, I'm not picking a side, but because of the side that I'm on already, it's already been picked.
Yeah.
If that make any sense.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's how it goes, bro. It's already been picked.
I'm not picking my side. Even I'm a mixed individual. I'm Mexican and black. But if a racial riot break out, we know KAOS is a blood.
Yeah, and that's your
so
side.
the side he already picked it. He's not picking sides when it comes to Mexican and black. But when the racial riot break off, he already picked the side because he's a blood. Yeah. So the side already been picked.
Yeah.
There's not for you to guess, hey, which side are you on, motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah, it's already been picked.
It's already been
by
picked.
Your affiliation.
Yeah, by my affiliation.
Yeah.
And it would have been vice versa. If I was over here and the racial riot kicked off, there's no what side you gonna pick. You black. What? Hey, Holmes, you know where I'm from?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And with me being from Highland Park, like sometimes, like my enemies being the South Side spread, like I'm eating with them. You know what I mean? You know, and so like I'm not from South Central. I'm not from your area. I'm from an area where it's predominantly Latino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so my enemies are on my side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I know. I'm saying. I know what you're talking about. That's why I said explaining the where I grew up, but it wasn't like that before I left. When I left, it was just like these, and then it just went crazy.
Put the camera on him, y'all. Let me use the restroom quick. Looney.
Yeah.
Talk to him, brother.
All right.
I mean, you guys keep doing your thing.
Hey, so what's up, Chaos? Everybody was trying to go to you to get their hair braided in Big Sandy, dog. you never stopped braiding hair over there, man.
Oh no, I ain't never stopped that.
That was your
That
hustle,
was my little hustle, and what you call it, I kind of say it was more like I got a lot of information.
Yeah, right.
I got a lot of information, like, oh yeah, man, you know, dude was supposed to do my shit for him. He reneged, and he was talking about he was trying to give me, you know what I'm saying, talking about giving him some orange. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What you talking about, some orange? And then he tell me, oh yeah, I got some of this. How many you got? Let me get 10 of them.
Yeah.
It was always like a kind of like a come up, because you talking, but you never tell me nothing. But because you opened this conversation up with the hair braiding,
Yeah.
you tell me everything. That's
Big headache, huh?
yeah. So your outlook on the feds as far as Big Sandy and how everybody was living in there. What was the thing that you didn't like at the most, that you didn't like?
About Big Sandy?
But like the whole environment of like being around all them different people. Like, what was the thing that you didn't like?
When you touched base earlier about, just cats just not in the know about respect, you know what I'm saying? How us from Cali, we hold ourselves a real high respect rate, you know what I'm saying? Where even if somebody bumps into me, like I'll just turn around and we both say, excuse me at the same time, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
there's a lot of that element was missing over there, you know, and the OGs had to educate the youngsters on respect over there, you know, and then a lot of tensions happen because of that, you know what I'm saying? So you know very well,
Yeah.
you know, that respect carries the day.
But that's why, like, in certain situations, it was a lot of stuff that was like kind of like subdued to the point where it wouldn't cause, or I wouldn't put you in the mix with a racial riot,
Right.
or me in the mix with that, and then knowing that, oh yeah, I had to go at this motherfucker even though I don't want to.
Right, but when there was tension between, like, you know, the cars and stuff like that, there was a lot of old cats that step in that were level-headed, calm situations down, you know. So I was grateful for that doing time right there in Big Sandy, you know. It never busted out when I was there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I mean, a couple years prior, you know what I'm saying, I heard about race riots and stuff like that. But
Oh no, I was there when they kind of like lightweight kicked off in the chow hall.
Right. Remember Black Tone? He was a DC.
Yeah.
He kind of pretty much had, you know, and a couple other dudes too. I really don't want to say their name. I'm at liberty to talk about Black Tone because he's a cool dude. But, you know, that dude, he had DC in line, you know what I'm saying, in the unit, so to speak. He was a big influence on the yard too, you know what I'm saying. But
These motherfuckers. Lucky just did his.
you know, talking shit.
Lucky, this fool. Lucky Key hit the bag. Nah, bro, I ain't done that shit all this year, bro. I've been sober, bro, all this year with that shit, man. I've been real good, man. To be honest. Lucky taking a dump. No, I'm back, bro. And so you've had you able to where you working at? I mean, not where you're working at, but like you were able to like transition into the world, in the working world.
No, I always said, like, if you want to do it and you put your mind to it, then you put forth effort, one foot in front of the other, and you do it, then it shouldn't be no problem.
How hard or easy was it for you?
I don't. It was never hard to get no job.
Okay.
And I think it's kind of like more like applying yourself to the best of your ability. Not worrying about what nobody else think and all that. Just do it. Do it how you say you're gonna do it. Do it to the fullest. So like, I had one job. I was working at Foster Farms, and then we moved to Lancaster for a little while, and then that's when I got the job here that I'm doing now, the waterproofing.
Okay.
The only thing that messed that up is because of the weather.
Yeah.
You can't waterproof nothing that's wet. So, and it's water proofing the shit, like, so no leaks don't happen. Well, that's what we do. So
That's the type of job work you're doing right now.
yeah,
Waterproofing.
it's cool, but you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like a lot of stuff that's not cool. The way the company operates, not.
Is it a non-union company?
Yeah, it's not no professional type shit really going on.
Mm.
But for the most part, yeah, I'm gonna stay with it until
How many jobs have you had in these past 3 years?
just them two. Well, I had one when I was in the halfway house.
How was the halfway house dealing with the halfway house? Was that hard?
That was some bullshit because it was like it was still COVID. They still
Okay.
had these laws, so the halfway house wouldn't let you go out and look for a job like normal operations. They had some other modified type shit going on, and that was kind of stressful too. And then I left after 6 months. I left. I just went and got a hotel. They was like, "You ain't coming back?" Fuck no.
And you had
I just walked out the halfway house.
without having to worry about pro violation or nothing.
You ain't on parole or probation while you in the halfway house like that.
Mm.
Your probation don't start until you get out of the halfway house.
Oh damn!
So you halfway house is like a furlough from the prison you was at.
Okay.
So we being at Big Sandy, I'm still, when it come to count time, I'm still on the count time in Big Sandy.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just on the furlough.
Okay.
I'm just housed at another facility.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
So
that
when
is how it is.
when I told them that I left and it wasn't coming back, and then they was like, after 2 weeks, I was like, "Hey man, I'm going. I want to turn myself in." He was like, "Just go back to the halfway house." And I went back to the halfway house. They put me in a room. They tested me. Then kept me in a room by myself. And then they was like, "You gonna go to Santa Ana?" It's like the little holdover. And then they sent me all the way back to Big Sandy for 6 months.
Oh, you went back in.
Yeah, he came in on a violation.
It wasn't even a violation. I just finished out my halfway house.
Oh, yeah.
My halfway house time, because I had a year halfway house.
Yeah.
Because I've been gone so long, they said I had to stay in the halfway house for a year.
So you were willing to take those repercussions.
Yeah, that halfway house was bullshit. I told the people in the half.
You were willing to go back to the
I
feds.
did go back.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, for 6 months.
And how was that 6 months?
All I did was shine.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, "Hey," the dude was like, "Hey, I got a stash."
So you
I'm
got
like,
out. You got out 2 times then.
Nah, the first time the halfway house, I never got out. So I could go somewhere, but it was a time limit.
Okay.
And the only time I could leave out the halfway house if I had a medical appointment.
Okay.
And then we worked. I had a job when I was there, but only time I could go out was when we go to work and come back.
So how was there wasn't too much freedom in the halfway house,
Fuck no.
but it was better than being in the facility, the federal facility, right? Like you had
a little more freedom.
Yeah,
I would take that instead of being in that cell.
Yeah.
Yeah, any day I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
How was the food in the halfway house?
I mean, you could have your own shit too though.
Okay.
You could go out and I want to go on a grocery run.
Okay.
They give you like 45 minutes to go on a grocery run, or you could that DoorDash.
What would you do on a grocery run? Well, I mean, what kind of food, what would you be getting?
Probably get like some oatmeal, peanut butter, some shit to make some sandwiches, like some turkey breast, some cheese, onions, bell peppers, shit like that.
Yeah.
Make a tuna salad and boil some eggs. Motherfucker said, "How you boil eggs in the microwave?" I'll show you.
Somebody said.
Yeah, hard boiled eggs in the microwave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
How's your life been so far?
Not what I planned it. I mean, as far as financially,
Yeah.
but other aspects of life, can't beat that. Can't beat it. Far more what I expected. I mean, I kind of prayed that I would make it home, and I kind of feel like God answered those prayers, because at one point I felt like, please don't let me die in this motherfucker. Like, I want to hug my mama again.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Let alone have sex with a woman again, but damn, just let me hug my mom again. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear a baby cry. That type of shit. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I want to hear a baby cry.
After 23 years, locked down. I mean, what's in the pecking order? Is it a steak dinner or is it sex?
Can we do both? But I don't eat no beef, so it's like,
Okay. You don't eat no beef?
nah,
You're
I don't
vegan?
eat no beef or pork.
Okay. You eat chicken?
Yeah,
Okay. Turkey bacon?
turkey. I eat like fish.
Fish sticks?
Try not to eat that fucking no fish sticks. Like, I try not to eat no.
But no
it's gonna be
Vandy
fried fish, but then I also get it frozen and then bake it with
what's your
bake
favorite?
it with vegetables and
Okay. What's your favorite fish?
some rice.
You like tilapia?
Tilapia, red snapper.
Oh, red snapper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuna.
Tuna. Yeah, for sure. Thanksgiving's here. What's your?
I'm gonna give thanks, but I was thinking about fuck the turkey and all that shit. Let's barbecue.
What would we barbecue? Some chicken, maybe?
Some chicken and fish.
It's chicken and fish. Gotcha.
Make some turkey burgers and shit.
What do you got planned for the holidays? Thanksgiving's next week. I mean, what?
I probably just go to everybody's house and with all my Tupperware and then text them back like your shit was garbage. We don't make Thanksgiving no more. Then my birthday is the 3rd. So
The 3rd of December. How old are you turning?
54.
54. Happy birthday, brother.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I never thought. I remember the judge told me you ain't gonna make it to your 18th birthday. Yeah, that fool died on my 18th birthday.
Do you have a Cash App, bro?
No, I don't do Cash App.
What do you got?
Zelle.
You got Apple Pay?
No, I don't. Hey,
I'm gonna send you-
Android.
I'm gonna send you $50 for your birthday, bro.
Oh shit! Don't start a trend.
Send you $50 right now. Let me do this right now while we're here. Let me see. Your birthday's on the 3rd, huh?
Yeah,
I know $50 ain't much, brother.
but shit, $50 is more than blessings. Hey, listen, they say blessings come in all shaped forms, and some are monumental.
Yeah.
What's your phone number?
323. Oh, put it out there like that.
It's all good.
308-9458. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, 308.
If I don't know you, if you ain't on my contact, I ain't gonna call you back anyway.
Well, no, I'm trying to tell you guys to do the same right here.
Oh yeah, go ahead, lock him
Send the
in,
money.
lock him in.
Send him a Zelle.
Send some money, man, for his birthday, man.
Send the homie, 54
Yeah.
years old, OG, Jungles, baby. Stand the fuck up, blood, OG blood right here. Spitting a lot of game right here. Send him a Zelle right now, my dogs. I'm gonna do it right now. If I send 50, then you send 10, you send 5, you send 20. Let's go. 3230308.
9458. Look, you about to start a trend.
I already know your first name, Eugene Gutierrez.
What that is.
Let's go.
What are the chances of shaving your head again and getting more tan?
Ain't gonna be no room because it's all filled up. A forward.
You know what I'm gonna do, dog? Instead of 50, I'm gonna send you 75, bro.
Oh, good look, Lux.
Yeah,
Damn.
75 for you, my dog. I mean,
Put hood stocks right there.
Happy
I already
birthday.
got the
what size do you fit a 2X?
I don't know. I don't think my muscles that big, dog.
No, okay. 'Cause I was gonna give you this sweater off my back right now, bro. This is the only one I got of this sweater right now, 2X right now. But I'm gonna get you an XL, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll get you an XL, though.
Appreciate you.
Just because you're the homie, bro, and you part of the Hood Stocks family right here.
Ah,
And I
And the
just
familia, dog. What's up?
Yeah.
easy work, bro. We're gonna keep on working, bro. We're gonna keep on doing these podcasts. We're gonna keep on tapping
Hey, you know
in
when
with
I was growing up, my auntie, she used to we used to always watch fucking Scarface.
Yeah.
So I kind of learned how to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? And she used to always be like, "Hey," you know what I'm saying? And we had went to Ohio. This is a true story. We went to Cleveland, Ohio.
Real quick, I see you guys saying Cash App. Send it to me, and I'll forward it to the homie. And my Cash App is Hoodstocks. Money sign Hoodstocks. You guys send it to me, I'll forward it to him right now. Run that shit up right now, bro. It's his birthday, 54 years old. He been down 23 years, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's bless the boy right here.
Yeah.
Let's bless the boy.
God bless y'all.
Yeah. Put that right there, dog. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Continue, brother. I'm sorry.
So we used to always watch that. So I kind of like, I kind of mastered that shit. You know what I'm saying? The Al Pacino, Scarface shit. I kind of mastered that shit. And I think I sound just like him, or maybe even
Fucking
better.
Bonio? You got Bonio on the fucking...
So now, like, and I did that shit to some females when I was in Ohio back in the days. They were sitting at the table, and I walked to the table. I was like, "How'd you beautiful ladies doing today?" And she looked at me like, you know, I got these ponytails hanging and shit. So she looked at me. She like, "Where you from?" I said, "Listen, my name Gino. I'm from Cuba. I'm a political refugee from Cuba." She said, "The fuck out of here." So I'm like, "Hey, tell him, man. Tell him what it is, man. You tell him. Brother Law, you tell him what it is." So he explained to him, like, "Yeah, this, you know, he from Cuba, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Fidel Castro's kind of like nephew. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah.
But not like all like that. And they looking at me and shit. So we come back. What you want to drink? Or only drink tequila. Talk to him the whole time like that. My boy was like, "You burnt the fuck out."
Sometimes we burned out like
Yeah,
that.
so that's why she told me, she was like, "I knew you was gonna take that and run with it." So yeah, that was my thing. I did it a couple of times in prison, real loud, talk shit. "Hey, you need people like me." So you can point your fucking finger and say that's the bad guy.
Yeah.
But it's the last time you see a bad guy dressed like this.
You know, bro, the whole world has done this, bro. The whole world has done it, bro. And
yeah,
every single motherfucker has felt like they sounded like the dude, bro.
Yeah.
But when you play it back, you may feel like not the same way. You're like, it's kind of close. You know what I mean?
Close.
It's kind of close, man. Oh shit, there goes a Cash App right there. Let's see what they
Oh
say.
shit.
Oh, $5 for Chaos. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll forward it to the homie. I mean, just keep them coming, and once it comes in, I'll forward it to the homie Chaos right there.
Ah,
$5.
good looking.
Yeah, that's where would that come from? Let me see where that came from real quick. Bob, let me get this real quick. That came from SHHH for Chaos.
Good looking. Thank you.
Let's see right here. Say shout out to Pacas, man. Pacas in the building. You know, we always try to support the homies right here. You know what I mean? All the time. And I appreciate everybody tapping in right here. We're about to hit 3 hours of this podcast. It's a holiday weekend. Black Friday, man. Do you ever do you do Black Friday sales? I mean, what do you do? Are you a shopper, bro? Do you shop?
I mean, you know, if I got a little extra funds and shop around, but we do a lot of window shopping.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's like that, bro.
Yeah.
And that kind of sucks sometimes doing window shopping. You know, what are things that you window shop for? You look at and you're just like,
You know, I'm a shoe guy, so
yeah. What size shoe do you wear?
9.
9. Okay.
You know, I be trying to I dip my style like these right here is kind of like real comfortable.
Oh, damn, bro. Those are fucking fresh, bro. You're like you're walking on the moon, baby.
Come on.
Yeah.
God
About
damn.
175 right
But he was like
Two,
huh?
250? About
Like
250?
180.
Those look like you walk on motherfucking clouds with that bitch. Those motherfuckers look like they
Nah,
fucking
yeah,
flotation devices.
These are my shits
Walk on
and
water.
some and the Air Max 90s.
You like the Air Max 90s,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
The Vapor Max and the 90s.
You had a gym membership? No.
Home style.
Home style, huh? Yeah. You got a, where you live with your lady right now or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and wifey.
You and wifey. That's dope, bro. Everything's all good and shit. Living that fucking, I mean, I guess you can consider yourself now, what do you call it when you're domesticated? Are you domesticated now?
Oh no, I still got some of that institutional shit.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna, like, for real, I don't think it's never gonna leave. When you think about, especially like when it comes to like cleaning,
You're one of those, yeah?
Yeah, brother.
when it comes to like cleaning up and shit like that, it's a whole different ball game.
How do you, yeah.
So when I clean up, it's more like I'm going. If it's just like just the floor, you know, the floor kind of to me is like one of the main things
bro.
when you talk about cleaning up. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And then because it's just me and her, it's not really gonna get that much dirty. And then she gonna clean, I'm gonna clean. So it's more like I do walls and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you do all that? Is it when I do it? It's just like kind of like a habit. Everything just come back. I get in the zone. Don't use the mop to clean the floor. You know what I'm saying? Get down there, real quick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just like that part is like a different. Who gonna do that? Motherfucker, be like, nah, I ain't doing that. Nah, but it's my own house here. I'ma do it.
You get your coffee in the morning?
Stay with that. I need that.
What kind of coffee? Well, you got a Keurig or something, or Mr.
I got
Coffee?
the old style.
Mr. Coffee?
Yeah, the old style.
Yeah, with the
Percolate. Yeah.
yeah, percolates. It's different too, bro.
I got that. That it was a coffee maker that one of my aunts passed away while I was in prison. I didn't get a chance to talk to her or nothing like that.
You got a coffee pot?
I got her coffee pot.
Oh, so it's like an old school coffee pot. Yeah, that shit's still percolating. It's different when you got the percolating coffee pots because you can really smell that in the morning.
That shit smell good as fuck. I love that morning smell.
What kind of
coffee?
What kind of coffee?
Folgers.
Folgers, yeah.
Folgers mixed with Don Francisco.
Okay, yeah. You mix it up?
Mix it.
Yeah. It kicks like
But
that.
4 scoops of the Folgers and 2 scoops of Don Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit hits, huh?
Hit.
Yeah.
Motherfucker back. Shut up. Shut up, what we doing? How long we working for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like and I'm the same way still, bro. I mean, nothing like a cup of coffee in the morning, man, to start your day off.
Then
Bro.
especially if you got something to go with it, like some donuts or something.
Yeah.
And I tell people ain't nothing wrong with morning sugar, because morning sugar you can burn off. Before 1:30, the grams and the calories that you have from that sugar in the morning gonna be gone. You already worked it off,
Yeah. Oh,
so there's no
100%.
problem with that.
Yeah. I remember in the penitentiary, man, the Folgers, man, was the shit. And if you get some creamer,
you
you
get
know,
all that
sugar, Cadillac.
Like in the feds, it's Keefy.
Oh, Keefy, yeah, it's Keefy, same shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keefy too, bro. I mean, they got Folgers coffee, but yeah, we get Keefy products. You know what I mean? You know, the I go stuttering again. the system has really changed. You know, I don't know how it is now. I'm off the loop. You know what I mean? But I talk to my boys all the time. Not all the time, but a lot in the penitentiary. I still send money. Look out for my boys, you know what I mean? I'm still in contact, you know, and that's just out of just like love and respect and knowing how it is. Like I don't turn my back to the past, even though I live in the future. I don't turn my back to the past, you know what I mean? Because it's unfortunate, like you've said, that there's a lot of homies, a lot of brothers that are still they're doing life, bro. They're not getting out, you know. And some of those dudes are the most positive dudes that I talk to this day. I talk to some of the homies in the penitentiary. And they more positive than dudes that are out here. You know what I mean? Because they still have hope. You know, they still have dreams. They have aspirations.
That's what they live off of. Like, that's all you got. Like, so some, like, even, I don't know if it was my mom, she asked me, when you look at a magazine and it had pictures of like sceneries, like the mountains or the ocean. Yeah. What do you think about? Yeah. Because you know you can't, like, if you was on the streets, it's a possibility you have an opportunity to go to a place like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you say, I want to go there, you know what I'm saying, but I need $4,000 and you save $100 every day or whatever. I mean, every month to go on that trip. So how do you look at that picture? And I said, I just look at the picture if I'm depending on how I feel. If I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like relaxed, or if the anxiety level is kind of high or whatever, it just depend on what type of mood you're in. To when I look at that picture, I'll be like, yeah, I want to go here one day. Or, you know what I'm saying, one day I'm going to go here. I'm going to make it possible one day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I don't get locked up in this shit. If, you know what I'm saying? If you got a number, the time, but if you got all this time, yeah, you can't. But that's all the person have is the hope. That's all you can keep it thriving on. Because if not, then what else? We gonna lose, you go crazy and lose your man, lose your whole mind, gone. And then then they put the motherfuckers on the Thorazine or whatever kind of drug they use to calm a motherfucker down or keep them, you know what I'm saying, just zoned out.
How do you calm yourself down? Have you seen a therapist? Have you seen a psychiatrist or anything like that?
I don't think. I think I do it to myself.
Because I've seen them before.
I think I do it to myself. I think I could kind of like, because you know yourself better than anybody. So you could give yourself
an analysis.
The analysis of what you think you need to work on or what you need to eliminate out of your life.
100%. And what if you had to eliminate it out of your life?
If in order for me to be this
centered,
and if it's something or someone blocking that,
they gotta go.
Because if you're not happy, how would you make somebody else happy?
100%. Yeah.
If I expect this person to give me love and I don't give the love to them in return, or if I don't show them love, how do they expect to love me like that?
After 23 years, how have you been able to give your significant other love? Has it been hard?
I told her, no, you know what I do? I told her, I said, I give myself to you like I gave myself to gangbang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the streets was my first love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? I can't fuck with her like that no more.
Yeah. Now you get it.
So everything that I gave to the streets, now I'm giving it to you, and not only to you but to us.
And what kind of like love is that when you try to transition street love to a relationship of love? I mean, is it contradictive? I mean, you have to is it hard?
I don't know, like how from you looking from the outside in, but I want people to look, when they see me and my wife, I want them to say, damn, it look like they got something special.
Yeah.
Or you in a situation where you had opportunity to speak, then be like, damn, what's y'all secret? Just to get something that you kind of feel, even if it was a vibe that you felt from them too, while they were standing in line, while you were standing behind them or whatever, or you heard the way he talked to him or what she said to him or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just little bits and pieces of somebody's life can probably spark something in you. That's why I kind of be like, I try to give. That's why I say I try to give everything the same way that I gave it to the streets.
Is it a tough love?
Nah.
Because streets is tough love.
Yeah, the streets is tough love. This right here is not tough love. You don't have to approach it like that. This right here, you're supposed to kind of like a precious diamond, a jewel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like
of that nature.
It's only a couple of them in the world. So I approach it like that. Like, I would never do nothing to jeopardize my marriage, anything. Like, I don't care. Even if a female came at me like on some shit like, you leave her right now, I give you 30,000. You can't buy me like that. Like, I got too much integrity for that. Not even like, I love you like a motherfucker, but let's just say, right here it's about me. If I make this decision or not. If a woman came up to you and told you, hey, I got $30,000, I put it on your account right now, you call your wife and you tell her you leave that and you come to my house. If a motherfucker could get you to sell yourself like that, then you're nothing.
Yeah. Easy.
And to jeopardize the things that I believe that supposed to happen to me in my life, the way I look at it and see it, and pray for and ask for, like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, cover me. You know what I'm saying? Travel prayers. I should travel mercy angels around us to keep us safe on journey from here to there. Because ain't no telling what could happen just from here to there. You park across the street and come running across the street, the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because he didn't see you. Or he playing on his phone. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. Like, so.
It's back to that hypervigilant of being in the penitentiary, doing time, being aware of your surroundings, being able to see, recognize just body movement, all the other. Once again, we go back to what you originally were talking about, is if something shouldn't happen somewhere, you know what I mean? We ain't made the same. We different, you know what I mean? You know, you move different, you see things differently. Your lens is just... It's like a microscope, you know what I mean? You know, you look into things way more deeper beyond the surface than the average person does, and that's a testament to just like sometimes when you're like at a crosswalk and you say you're gonna make a right turn, and you see the people crossing the street and they're not even fucking looking both ways before they cross the street. They just cross the street and they're looking at their fucking phone, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you out here? So like I'm out here. Like even like on the highways, you got to play offense and defense while you driving.
Yeah.
Cause some people, all they know is offense. They don't know defense. They cut in front of you, even if it's just a little space. Like, so you gotta kind of like watch it, cause you don't know what they've been on or how they feel or nothing like that. So I take all that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? And try not to approach the situation in no negative manner neither, because that could push a button.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's kind of like, especially during traffic, you know how that kind of like stimulate, kind of like playing tricks with your mind and thinking like, oh yeah, you need to get here, but really you don't. You just want to go home early and kick it.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Your mind playing tricks on you, like you need to get there faster than what you need to, and now you're getting frustrated at the flow of traffic, and then that shit ain't gonna change.
Shout out to Gangster Mo. Shout out to Raul Hernandez. We got $10 each from them. Oh. So that's a total of $25. You know what I mean? Which will get sent to the home.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good looking.
Appreciate you, Gangster Mo. Thank you, brother. At 54 years old, birthday, December 3rd, you said? 54 years old. I mean, you still got a lot of life. what do you think your future looks like? Where are you going to be at in the next 10 years? I mean, you're just starting out. You're brand new.
No, so like, I know people think about, like, I'm gonna just say the rap battle between, not the rap battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake.
Right.
Talking about Drake and Meek Mills. If you ain't never been, I mean, that fool Meek Mills had a song called, like, it was like there's levels to the shit.
Yeah.
So in all aspect of life, I look at it like it's levels to this. But it's also, we're dealing with something that we can't control called time.
Yeah.
And time can be sometimes for us and sometimes against us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of like I spend more than half of my life in and out of prison, and you really don't have nothing to show for it but a high school education, but street smarts, but at the same time, all this other stuff. But as far as like any type of hardcore, like something that can back your play, or something that you know how to do that can help you if this happens and this is no more, what can you do and bounce back?
Yeah. Insurance policies.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Backup
All this
plans.
type of stuff is different from how we used to think.
Yeah.
Because we think about, oh, we sell a couple of birds, we'll be good. We could buy this, buy that, whatever. Woo. But now you don't have that. You gotta come out and start at a job that pay minimum wage.
Yeah, that hurts, right?
And you gotta do, so you subject to change certain aspects of your life when you first come home. But at the process, you have to kind of like, what can you do? Because all this is taking up most of my time, so I can't go to school and learn a trade, because then it depletes with the whole schedule. Because if I get home at 4 and I try to take a class that ends at 8 and I got to get up at 3, how much sleep am I really going to get?
Yeah.
So you got all this, you trying to play parts to learn this,
Yeah.
to elevate. But it's other aspects that you're going to lose in. Like you can lose sleep. You can lose like spending time with wifey or whatever the case may be. So everything is not going to be like, boom, it's a gift. You will work for it. But my whole thing is work for it and don't give up, because we don't ever give up.
So this struggle has been hard for you.
But I pushed through, bro. Like I got to be stronger than the circumstances. Because if I'm not stronger than the circumstances, the circumstances is going to bring me all the way down.
Yeah.
And then if that happens, then it's kind of more like how I explained it. Desperate measure brings on desperate situations, and desperate situations.
Land you back in the feds.
No. Remember, I already said it. If I subject myself to that type of lifestyle again, there's no going back to prison.
Okay.
We haven't court on the streets. I'm gonna make you kill me because I'm not going to jail like that.
Yeah.
So I'm in a stolen vehicle doing 110 on the 110. You know what I'm saying? Heading towards San Pedro. Get off on Harry Bridge. Go around the corner. It's 50 police. I run through that bitch. Run through the stop sign because I know I ain't never. Boom! Run straight through the stop sign. Ain't no stopping. Then get as close to the port as I can, or get away, or try to get away, or not. Look, we having courts on the street. I'm not going to jail like that. That's my mentality. If I ever which I know I'm always put up a fight. I'm gonna fight all the way to the death for me to be in that type of state. That means like you crapped out in the dice game. You had $2 million in your hand and you still want to roll the dice and you crapped out. You don't got nothing to show for it. It's a wrap. Because if something like that pushed me to that edge where that happens, it's either one of two things. Either I get away, or he die on the streets. Set it off.
So you're
I have to be like that.
It's do or die for you.
It could never be nothing else. Because I put myself in that situation and I told myself, so it's kind of like all bets is off. So now I gotta go face God and tell him, I know what I told you that I would never do it, but you see what happened.
People don't understand that mindset. And thank God that some of them don't need to understand that.
I'm not using this as like no like, okay, this is good for those that think negative or nothing like that. Because I don't play with God like that. But I don't believe in religion. I believe you have to have a personal relationship with God. That means you and him, not you, him. Yeah, pastor can help you, guide you to and be that type of person if you want to be that type of person. But like us that I believe that my personal relationship with God don't have to be the same as yours.
Yeah.
Not gonna never depict, I'm not gonna make no, but I say being that, like that personal relationship, when I pray different than what supposed to be the regular way. Dear Heavenly Father, I say that. Dear Heavenly Father, then I say what I talk to him like how I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Man,
help me with this, man. Give me the strength to endure this type of stuff because right now I kind of feel like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in a little pit of quicksand and I can't elevate because I feel like something pulled me down. You know what I'm saying? Or I thank you for and I still thank you for all the blessings that you give me, but make sure you make the sun shine on me as well as you hit me with this storm. You know what I'm saying? I take it as the way Jesus took it with the cross. I had to walk all across. We do the same thing every day with the cross, invisible cross. You know what I'm saying? We God's children too. That was God's child. He sent on the cross to die for our sins. So that's my brother, right? I need to talk to Pops. Tell him like, hey man, help me with this. Bro, I need your help, bro. That's all. You gotta cry out sometimes. It don't even have to be like that don't make you weak if you share a tear. Don't make you less of a man if you don't. I think that make you more of a man if you could show your emotions. Not just around your significant other or any type of situation, or you feel that you got that much, you know what I'm saying? You got that much passion for this shit. That shows passion to me. When somebody if you could share a tear, even if it's for a loved one, you showing passion, or you showing like you really. I know the difference between real cries and fake cries.
How many times have you cried out for God since you've been out? Have you been in some
several times?
Dark situations.
It ain't even dark. It just asks for the strength. It ain't even really about the dark part. It's just about give me the strength every single day. Just give me the strength to endure whatever happens to be on my plate at this time. Because your plate ain't gonna look the same tomorrow. It may be a little bit better. It might be a little bit better. I mean, it might be a little worse. It ain't gonna look the same on that plate. Every day is different. Every day you could accomplish more than you would now because I accomplished this. Tomorrow I want to accomplish a little bit more.
So do you feel like in your point in life right now, you're day to day?
That's the only way I know. I could think about tomorrow, but I gotta live and enjoy today. Because tomorrow not promised to you. So I have to go at it like that because it's saying that no matter what, you're gonna have all this gonna take place. You know You know, all that's gonna take place. You have to give it your all every single day. Give it up, regardless on whatever happens.
Sometimes I ask individuals this question, and I ask them if they can change everything, would they change it? And sometimes the response I get is like, no, I was meant to go through everything that I went through. But if you can change 23 years in the feds, would you change that, or do you feel like you needed to go through that?
I know people be saying like, oh no, you know, you have an opportunity to kind of like change it if you could. But in reality, I kind of feel like this is shaping you into the person that you're supposed to be. Because in order for you to, I think like this, like you got that sign right there that says hustle.
Yeah.
A street hustler, a real street hustler, he could bounce back off a loss.
Yeah.
Because first and foremost, he don't burn no bridges. And in that hustle, the L stands for loyalty to maybe whatever that might be. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your loyalty or whatever you passionate about, that's your loyalty to that. And you should never let nobody break you or take you from that. So with that being said, he know how to bounce back because of his hustle, and people know he can hustle. So they are quick to give you, because I know I could give Lil D 400-500. He gonna flip it a couple of times, and he gonna come back and give me my 500, and he gonna still have some money out there to go spend more and more and more. That's what a bounce back. That's what a hustler know how to do. Bounce back off his losses.
My last question to you on this podcast is, who were you then and who are you now?
Back then, it was the phrase that they used in Menace to Society when they talked about Old Dog. He was young, black, and didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That was the motto. You know what I'm saying? That was that motto, like, you know what? I don't even give a fuck. Or you taste something that you never tasted, or you felt something you never felt before. Like the first time I hit a first time I robbed the bank, the adrenaline rush was the equivalent to having sex. There was a feeling like you know how if you ain't had no, just say you ain't had no pussy in the week, and then when you fuck at the week, this shit feel real good. It's like, oh, like you kind of, the stress go down. You know what I'm saying? You just bust a good nut. It's kind of, that's the way the adrenaline rush was. Something different. It's like, what was that? Like, dang.
Yeah.
And then it get intoxicating, or you get just like a motherfucker that enjoy having sex. They turn into a nympho. Oh yeah, she, you know, or he, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that just made me into it shaped me. I think it shaped me into I want to get better. So I thrive to get better. Even though you got whatever on your back and you carrying that shit, I'm still going for it. Just like, remember I told you I had the same dream for 7 days. That dream consisted of me winning the lottery. And they asked me, what are you going to do with the money? And then I told them, I wanted to do something how the baseball, they got the Little League World Series. I wanted to do that with football. So you have a team that represents California, and then the team from Florida, all these teams, and you come to one spot and they play just like baseball. Because they highlighted baseball so much, but football is the same way. You could do it with any sport, but if you had, the person had to, I would have to. So you tell me if I win $285 million, if I take $50 million and invest my money in that, watch all the money you gonna get back.
Who are you today now?
I tell people my name is KAOS, but you know I'm really Eugene. KAOS is well, he was that person, like that young black did give a fuck. But then it went to that journey in the feds was from he went to the I don't give a fuck to maybe I do give a fuck, and then all these certain situations in jail happen, and it kind of changed you because you kind of get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, tired of this shit, man. Like, what the fuck? And I still got all this time left, and I got to deal with this shit now. So what am I really getting out of it? So it kind of changed. Can't be this person no more. I had to push this. It was like, I don't want to do all this time in prison. Oh, I don't want to do all this time in prison and still have to stay in prison because I done fuck somebody up, or, you know what I'm saying? Somebody rub you the wrong way. All the other shit is out the window. So now it's kind of more like, out here, you want to push and strive to be somebody way different than that person who everybody thought you was. So Eugene, come on, we can have fun, and go out and kick it. You know what I'm saying? Laugh and joke, and because he's full of life now. Like, even if your life is not how you or where you want it to be, you still have to enjoy that shit. You have to, regardless of what's going on. It is whatever the situation is. You gotta kind of like, well, yeah, man, I'm alive, or because I look at it like I came out of this shit, living in this little ass space. Okay, yeah, I'm going through this or I'm going through that. I can still make it because nothing don't compare to that shit. Yeah. Nothing don't get worse than that right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even out here, you know what I'm saying, it's pouring down raining and you homeless and you ain't got nowhere to stay and the water keep hitting you on your ass because you homeless. It ain't worse than that jail shit. That right there, I feel like that right there is human torment, torture. Just putting a motherfucker in the gas chamber the way Hitler did the Jews. That's the way America do the people that when they go to jail. You throw a motherfucker in there. And you tell a motherfucker, behave. But you give a motherfucker all the essentials to kill a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Then you expect him not to be full of rage when he don't have nothing to do with what happened over here or with the blacks or what happened with the raza over here, but we all had to be locked down for 3 months because of that. So then it's kind of like they playing puppet master to us, and they probably sending fake ass kites down this to tell a motherfucker, oh, you know, such and such said, you know what I'm saying? When the doors open, we going at it with them.
You think they're playing like that?
Fuck yeah, they do, man.
Keep us locked down.
Keep us locked down longer.
Yeah.
They ain't got to do shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Or even just throw the kite in there and the people come like, oh yeah, what's this all about? All right, we don't know what's going on. Yeah, nobody want to say nothing. Fuck it, we keep y'all on lockdown. Vicious. That's why I say you not only in behind that shit, you not only dealing with gang violence, but you got to deal with administrative oppression. You got to deal with the racial discrimination, just the systematic fucked up.
Yeah.
If we politicking to get something better because this shit ain't going right, and you get everybody to stand up with you, you inciting the riot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna remove you off the compound. Why? Just because we feel like these are in our prison rights. What we asking for is not, we don't ask for special treatment. We just asking to get what we got coming. They don't see that though. You doing an uproar. That's all you care about. Oh yeah, we locking y'all down because y'all a group disruption. You know, y'all a security threat group and all this old shit. Try to label you to keep you confined. And then if I tell you, oh yeah, I don't want to be in that no more. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to tell us the daily operations of your gang. Come on, man. You still playing each other against. You still playing the masses against one another.
Eugene, I just want to thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I want to once again welcome you to the free world, which you've been living for 3 years. I want to thank you for, your achievements that you made, brother. They should not go unnoticed. And I want to wish you, Mr. Eugene, not KAOS, Eugene, I'm talking to right now. I mean, I want to just wish you just the best in life, brother. You know what I mean? Looking forward to having you on the podcast throughout the years. And I want to thank you for these 3.5 hours right here on Hoodstocks. Everybody give it up for Eugene, man.
Thank you. God bless you, brother.
God bless you too, my G. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think we are out of here. Anything you'd like to say?
No, just the same thing, man. Stay positive. Keep your head up, chest out, one foot in front of the other.
Mm-hmm.
Most high first.
Yeah.
Gang life to a greater life be with.
Yes, sir. We're out of here. We love you guys. Happy Thanksgiving, man. We will see you. I don't know when we're going to see you, but we'll see you soon.